Hey guys, I'm Kabi. Welcome to the new episode of the Plague Parable, episode 20. We've got all our friends, and me, and Maddie is somewhere. Anyways, let's get started introducing people. How you doing, Cosmo?
That was a jump scare. But I guess I'm all right. And anyway, hello everybody. I'm KosmoMitch. When I'm not here, I do occasionally stream on Twitch on my own channel at KosmoMitch, and today I'm doing my best to not get yelled at during the intro for saying things that I shouldn't. Today I'm playing Gabriel, the ferret druid warlock from Alar. We left off with him about to enter into the that in-between world through putting on the cult amulet again, so hopefully that goes well. Fingers crossed.
Wowie! That's awesome. Hey, Brian!
See.
Introduce yourself, dumbass!
Fuck you. Hi everyone, I'm Brian. I play the Sloth Manuelo Moses Goyena, who is the wizard of the party, and currently I might sound off for stuff, don't worry about it. I had my wisdom teeth get pulled out last week. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Oh, jeez. Now I feel bad for calling you a dumbass. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it would be such a shame. But oh well, you're just a kid anyway, can't do that.
And finally, we got Atropine.
Hello, everybody. I am Atropine Dreams, playing Beatrix, our Vulpin rogue sorceress. Having quite the time lately in a bunch of emotional turmoil. And whereas Cosmo might be trying to avoid getting in trouble, I'm more than happy to get in trouble with saying Maddie is cute, because it's true. Can't get through the intro without it. Maddie cute.
Well, I think I was approaching 3 in a row there, so gotta play it careful.
Baby, did you just shoot me?
No way. Maddie?
Sorry, I was just dealing with a
Bobby?
problem behind the mic. Hey guys, I'm Mario Rosu. I'm the Red Panda who puts on these little streams, and also, I'm your host. And these are my lovely... Wait, have you guys already introduced yourself? Oh, it's checked off the list.
Did you shoot Kabi?
Who the hell's Kabi?
Well, anyway, we got the introductions taken care of. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sweet. Alright. So if I recall, you guys last left off, we were on kind of an action shot with Gabriel getting ready to go back into the blind eternity. I honestly do, though, forget what everyone else was doing. Manuelo, were you just hanging out in the room?
He was blackout drunk.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. I think Gabriel's just hanging out with Capper and Alia in their little bungalow, right?
That's right.
We had just brought Capper back in his human form. And I think Alia went to bed. Or... I think that's the right word. I don't remember what time of day it was, just that we had breakfast.
Gotcha.
But I was with Capper and the guy.
Oh,
the
that's right.
Brethren dude.
And you are still on, like, hard lockdown after having your little meeting with Nikolai.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. And Beatrix, what are you getting up to?
To my knowledge, to my memory, Beatrix was just hanging out with Rima in their bungalow.
Gotcha. So are we okay then, starting on Gabriel's little scene?
Yeah.
Yes, been looking forward to this. Let's hope he doesn't die.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Yeah,
Gabriel, so if you die, Manuel's gonna kill you.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, so Gabriel's gonna remind Capper and Vitor that no more than 5 minutes before taking a deep breath to try and calm the nerves again and putting the amulet on.
Alright. As you slide the amulet on around your neck, you feel the cool air of the blind eternity taking over. Your vision is clouded with the same fog that once shrouded you before. But using the same techniques as last time, you managed to focus in on your surroundings. This time it looks a bit different. You're standing in a colorless but broad, wide open plain. In the distance, you might see a hovel or two. And to the far east, you can see a stronghold set upon water. What do you do?
Okay, is like the fog and the weird voices happening still?
The fog is, you haven't heard voices yet.
Okay. Well, I think I'm making my way towards the hut, not the fortress.
Towards where? I'm sorry.
You said, like, the hovel, I think you said. Definitely not the fortress to the east. I'm going to the other location.
Okay. Okay. You head in the direction of the hovel, and you hear a faint hiss emanating from somewhere inside of your head. It grows in volume each time your gaze deviates from the hovel you're headed toward.
Okay. Keeping that in mind, well, while I am looking around and putting up with the hissing, what else can I see? Or is it, like, really foggy, I guess?
The more your mind wanders from being focused on your surroundings, the more the fog intrudes. Each time you focus on the hovel itself, the fog draws in just that little bit closer. By the time you're about halfway to the hovel, fog has obfuscated every other part of your vision.
Alright, I want to cast Gust of Wind and start trying to push the fog away from me.
Okay. As you cast Gust of Wind, just pushing in all directions the fog away from you?
Yeah, it feels like it's encroaching on me and I want it to back off.
Gotcha. Okay. So the fog is pushed outward, and you grant yourself a slightly different vision. You're now no longer standing in a field, but in a stone tunnel. Not brick, just raw stone, fixing your gaze in one of two directions. Behind you, where now lies only a solid, opaque wall, and in front of you, where still lies the hovel.
I guess I'm still gonna proceed towards the hovel.
Alright.
Cautiously still, definitely freaked out. And, trying to perceive anything I can other than the hissing and the fog.
And it won't be long before you are granted a bit of stimulation. As the hissing wanes from within your own head, you hear the words, "So, you have chosen to bear my gifts fully. Is this it? Or do I misunderstand the mortal's intentions?
Who are you? What's going on in here?
I am your benefactor. But you might call me Orion. As for your other question... The DM forgot what the question was. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Nothing unusual, I assure you. You've come to this place of your own accord, and you're being drawn in my direction. This is the choice you've made, yes?
So, can I physically see anyone, or am I just hearing this?
You're just hearing this as you travel through the tunnel towards the hovel.
Okay, I guess my response... Okay, I guess my response is gonna be... I make no promises. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. If you are who you claim, then your earthly followers were not willing to explain anything.
Very well. Then come to me, my child. Soon, the wall that sits behind you shunts you forward, striking you with just enough force to push you to the ground. And when you look up, you were out of the tunnel, now sat right in front of the hovel you were proceeding toward.
Okay. And is it back in the town proper? Or, well, was this just like a lonely building, or was it part of a town? I guess is the question.
No, it's just its solitary, freestanding home in the field.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door slowly, checking for any sort of light source.
Alright. The inside of this hovel is the first bit of color you've seen in a... Well, it's the first bit of color you've seen anywhere in the Blind Eternity. It's warmly lit, with very, very solid, varnished wooden walls. Above your head hangs a very small light fixture of candles, and in front of you, in the living space of this small hovel, is a metallic black throne, upon which sits none other than the man who gave Manuelo his mark. The rat man grins and beckons you closer.
Okay, I am drawing a dagger, but stepping through the door.
A familiar face, is it not?
Afraid so.
Revolting. These human forms. These mortal forms. But still, if they would bid me communicate with you, I suppose sacrifices must be made. But enough about me. Why are you here? Do you even know?
I'm, yeah, Gabriel's stammering a bit, but he's gonna take a moment to take a deep breath and, try to, calm his nerves. I'm here for answers. Why are you so interested in following our party around?
The rat man shrugs, but Orion's voice emanates from within. Perhaps I simply find you interesting. Or perhaps I know what you are destined for.
I think when I hear that voice, I'm looking over at the rat man horrified, trying to gauge a reaction of if he knows that this communication's happening.
The rat man's eyes gaze upon you with a keen interest that Rance in the real world did not have towards you or anyone in your party. It would appear that Orion is speaking to you through Rance.
Okay, I guess... Please, give me more than that. You've cursed my friend to follow... in order to follow our every move, and I need to figure out what in the world the reason is for why.
In a matter of months, a precious little ferret nobody rose from near poverty in... Jesus Christ, Brian, that can be taken several ways. Rose from near poverty in the Feline Isles and found audience with a god. Do you believe, Gabriel, that your life is normal? That you haven't been called upon?
I think Gabriel's taking a couple nervous steps back. I'm just doing whatever I think needs to be done to save the world from this plague. I don't know what you think that means of me.
You have potential, Gabriel. There is no tragic thing such as wasted potential. I wish to help you cure this plague, but I can offer you so much more.
I guess upon hearing that, Gabriel is going to stop backing away and step closer. Why should I trust you on this? And why couldn't you have explained that honestly the first time we met?
Because it was not I who spoke with you the last time you saw this face. To speak to my disciples is one thing, child. But now, you speak to the one who wishes to give you your orders. To show you what you have been chosen for. Do you wish to know your purpose?
Gabriel's looking up at him, a bit stunned for words. I don't know. I need time to think.
Very well, Gabriel. Take all the time that you need. But let us be clear about one thing. If you try to interfere with my listening in any further, there will be consequences.
Consequences?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me see what this is on that one. Okay. Oh, 25.
Alright. Rance reaches a hand out to you, and your vision is... How do I put this? Your vision is engulfed in darkness for just a brief moment, and then in flashes so intense and sudden, they seem deliberately intended to startle you. You see just the briefest glimpses of the inside of your own wagon, drenched in blood and overflowing with the bulbs of the plague flowers.
Okay, when that happens, I think I wanna, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna reflexively fire an Eldritch Blast in that direction. I mean, well, so can I see the Ratman still? Or am I just engulfed in the darkness or whatever, right? Go ahead, right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. The effect of the wisdom save, because you succeeded, your vision comes back to you shortly after after that sight. You can...
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'm trying to attack him. Or at least, I'm trying to fire a spell at him, at least.
Okay. Roll up that damage.
Yep. Oh, so I guess you're saying it automatically hits?
Yep.
Or, okay. So then it would be... oh my god.
Nice.
And then, let me double check. Oh, yeah, no, it's... let me just go double check the Eldritch Blast damage again. Okay, yeah, so, yep, 2d10, so the 19 there. What was that?
As your Eldritch Blast strikes the chest of the rat man sitting on the throne before you, his form bursts into a million tiny glass marbles, which clatter to the floor and roll around your feet towards the exit.
Okay, this is a very long 5 minutes. But I guess when I see that happening, I'm gonna try and beat them to the door.
Alright. You easily outpace the marbles rolling towards the door.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna slam the door, start making distance, and wait for someone to pull me out of here.
As you shut the door and put distance between yourself and the marbles, thankfully, mercifully, you are ripped from the blind eternity by Capper, who has taken the amulet off of you. Are you alright, Gabriel?
I guess so. It's time, for now at least. Ugh. I found Orion in there. And I don't know, he's definitely interested in me for some reason. And right now he's claiming he wants to help us deal with the plague.
Do you trust him? Vitor says from behind you.
No. Not in the slightest. But, good God, he threatened me for the next time. I mean, if I tried to do my little, garble trick to interfere with him spying on us, he threatened me and showed me, like, I don't know, a vision of some kind? Of just our wagon decimated by the plague.
Vitor snatches a book out of his little knapsack and begins writing feverishly, while Capper just kind of leans forward and hugs you and says, There, Gabriel. It's all right. He doesn't have any hold of us right now, does he? Not any further than watching Manuelo.
Yeah, the only way we can encounter him right now is if we put these stupid amulets on. And I think Gabriel's gonna take it and chuck it into the illusory water.
The amulet drops into the water, sinks for just a moment, before floating back to the top and slowly being pushed back to shore by the waves. Vitor shuts the book loudly and says, Well, this has been fascinating. I'm afraid I need to get back and do some research. Rest well, Gabriel, he says, giving you a condescending pat on the head.
I think he's too scared to be angry at that remark, but, yeah, he'll stare back up at him terrified.
Goodbye, he said, swinging his cane to create one of those blue rifts of his. He steps through it and disappears. Capper is unsure of what to make of your visions. He kind of steps in front of you, taking your hands and pulling them towards him as he says, Well, it seems we are tied to Orion right now, but there's nothing we can do about it. I just want you to be okay.
Thanks. I didn't want to get mixed up in anything like this.
Capper looks away from you and says, I know. You didn't even choose this. Fucking Manuelo.
No, this is not his fault. I'm the dumbass who tried to take on the cult leader on my own. If he didn't do it, who knows what in the world that guy would have done with my unconscious body.
Anyways, let's get some rest, okay?
Yeah. And I'm gonna give him like a very aggressive hug. Probably trembling still.
He'll hold you there for a long while, patting the back of your head gently, as he does his best to comfort you. Anyone else have something we'd like to handle before the day passes a bit?
I feel insulted now. I did the thing to save Gabriel, and Capper's complaining and saying that I'm a dumbass. Dude, I did it to save your boyfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're not gonna, we're gonna, like, hope that he doesn't stick to that complaint.
And second off, Gabriel, if you would look at the tabletop GC, so then you would actually see what the fuck you did.
Yeah, I was watching the, I see.
We wanted to test it, of course, see if the same thing would happen if Manuelo went in there. Because we all know, the fucking lawyer for the party is Manuelo, apparently.
Well, it's not like the amulet. The amulet didn't get chucked into the real ocean.
True.
This is a fake illusion ocean trapped inside a room.
Yeah. Beatrix, can you just shoot a message, to let us know if you wanted to do something for this night, or if we can pass it?
I don't know if the vacuum would even be picked up by Beatrix. Might, if you just want to talk.
Yeah, my roommates are intermittently fucking yelling as well, so I'm just trying to keep them off the mic. I don't think I have anything pressing to handle. We can move forward a bit and see how things go.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. After a little bit of time, actually, before I say anything, let's roll a d3. Yep, that's exactly who I expected. Okay. As the day-night cycle of the little pocket dimension you guys live within grows towards the very early morning, the first shades of orange striking the sky above. Manuelo, you would feel a gentle tugging at the at the blankets beside, or at the blankets at your side. Hey, hey.
What?
Wake up.
Manuel is just gonna perk up immediately, just like, wait, child.
Darian, Darian stands at the edge of the bed, looking up at you. He says, Mr. Cullen, he wanted me to let you guys know that we're stopping, and he wants to know if you guys want to stretch your legs.
Ooh, I would love that. Let's go ahead and wake up everyone else. You get Gabriel, and I'll get the other one, okay?
Okay. He gives a brisk nod before running out.
Oh, this is gonna be
Running
an
out of the bungalow.
interesting encounter.
Manuel is gonna head straight over for Beatrix. It's like, Beatrix, wake up.
She's just gonna groan and start swatting at Manuelo's head like an alarm clock.
Guess you don't want to stretch your legs then, huh? Not have a chance to breathe the outside air. Got it. Go ahead, go back to sleep.
Oh, fuck.
I'll get your
Manuela,
girlfriend up.
Why didn't you start with that? Please, let's get out of this fucking room.
Okay, cool. I didn't have to wake up your girlfriend to wake you up. Got it.
Please don't. She'll kill me.
Well, let's do this thing then.
Meanwhile-
Manuel strutting out of the room, just like, oh wait, I gotta wake up Onro.
Yeah, I will very gently wake up Rima. We all gotta get our partners up to get some air.
Yep.
Darian
Oh,
decides. Sorry, Darian decides to take a less subtle approach to waking the room with Gabriel, Capper, and Alia in. He will send his little Puro companion inside. It hops along the ground a couple times before hopping up onto the bedside table, and then prestidigitating the sound of a pan falling to the floor. It clatters loudly from within the tiny frog.
That is evil.
Okay, yeah, Gabriel's probably getting jolted awake by that.
As his Capper and Alia.
The poor children.
And the frog, the little magic frog will continue to repeat this sound as you all are waking up.
Well, I guess I'm looking over at the frog, incredibly perplexed. I, the player, am just worried about what this is the first time Alia's seeing Capper again. So I'm worried as a player. But, yeah,
Well,
I think I'm attempting to probably get up and try to do something about the frog to get it to shut up.
The instant you are out of the bed to get after the frog stops making the noise and hops out of your bungalow.
Okay, yeah, I'm picturing Gabriel, like, slumping when that happens, and then looking over at the other two.
Capper is clung is clung to the bedspread like a panicked cat might be. His legs all splayed out, his fur on end, his tail lashing side to side. While Alia has commandeered Capper's dagger and is standing between him and you with it brandished. What's going on?
I guess it's our morning alarm.
Shit. Did you have to do something so loud? She says, slapping at Gabriel's chest.
I didn't do that.
Oh yeah? Then who did? She said, already looking more sleepy as she tilts her head to the side.
I think Darian? It was a magical frog of some kind.
Capper will take a moment to smooth out his fur, letting out a low, annoyed hiss as he says, yeah, and what does little wizard boy want now?
I don't know. I guess we gotta... I'll see if I can go find out.
Capper huffs, takes the shirt that you gave him, puts it on and says, I'll go take point. You just wake up at your own pace, he says, giving you a peck on the cheek before walking out of the bungalow.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess I'm looking over at Alia. Definitely, like, blinking, shaking my head, trying to become more alert.
Marry an adventurer, I thought. It'll be so fun. Your life will be full of adventure and joy and excitement.
I hear a ring moment.
Yeah, Alias is lamenting her choices, but being very careful not to say that she regrets any of them.
Okay. She's not at all startled by Capper coming back.
I don't think she even noticed.
Okay. I think I'll probably just... Gabriel will probably have just left it for now. And, once he is feeling, like, put together enough, he will peek out the tent to see how things are going.
By now,
Or,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I couldn't remember if it was bungalow, I think is the word we used, but yeah, peeking out of the room.
Yeah. By now, Beatrix and Rema are probably already outside, gathered around Darien, who is surrounded by 3 of his little Puro friends. Capper has seized the little otter by the shirt and is yelling at him about what time it is and how that's no way to politely wake someone up.
Okay, I think I'm running over trying to de-escalate.
Yeah, so is Beatrix. She's gonna go try to calm Capper down as well and make sure Darian is okay.
Darien looks just a bit disheveled at having been grabbed and shaken while Catman yells at him. And Capper is laying into him with many expletives, some of which you haven't heard in this region. But soon enough, the parties are separated. Darien will dust off his coat and say, "Well, good morning. I hope you all are having a better morning than that one."
I love that they're not even like wondering where Manuelo is.
Oh, is he not out here yet?
No, he's waking
Still
up his
getting his
equally drunk
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I guess I will look over at Darien and say, okay, morning. What's up?
Sorry, took a bite. Bad time. So, Darien will look up at you with a big smile and say, "Cullen has identified a point of interest nearby, and he's stopping so that some of our delvers can investigate. He wanted me to let you guys know that there'll be some delays, and wanted me to extend an invitation to come along."
Oh, okay.
Wait, Cullen's inviting us on a delve.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, sounds fun. Unexpected.
You guys are in fighting shape, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. At least I am, now that we've had plenty of rest. Gabriel, you're looking pretty good. I'd say we're all right.
Yeah. And I guess I'm looking back and forth between Capper and Darien again, like, sorry, again, Capper can be a little feisty in the mornings.
It's fine. Sometimes cats are just like that. Capper is not amused by that statement.
Very nonchalant about this entire thing. Okay. All right. I guess I'll look over at him and say, okay, we'll get everybody to, get ready and meet back here soon.
All right then. Oh, and if you need anything, he says, raising a hand with a little bit of that green energy he had used to shape the room in the first place. He forms a small hanging bell, the support for which extends high into the sky, out of sight. Just ring the bell, and I'll be back.
Okay.
And with that, Darren steps back towards the door, which has been reinstated, steps out of it, and gives a little wave goodbye before he disappears from view. Capper flicks his ears and says, "Why do we take orders from him again?"
The people who are letting us stay here while the wagon gets fixed, put him in charge.
He's a kid, and a really fucking annoying one at that.
I'm gonna look over at him and shrug. For now, we don't really have many other choices.
Fine, he says, just kind of throwing up his hands. But what's this about a delve? What's a delve?
Would you say at around this time Manuel is dragging Onro?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, a delve for you is an adventure for us. Kind of like going into a dungeon or something. Being able to explore stuff, so yeah, no, I want to get out here, so don't mind me. This sloth wants his outside time.
Onro is more or less hung over your shoulder as he says, "You ought to listen to the Sloth Man. Sloth Man's got good ideas, don't you, tiny prince?"
Oh, thank you.
Onro, are you still drunk?
Just had to get something to get me out of bed this morning.
I would have honestly given him anything else, but he practically begged me.
Well, you think you're still in fighting shape?
Oh, this? Hell, if anything, it helps me fight better, he says, flexing.
Well,
Manuelo's just hanging off his arm when he goes and flexes.
oh, that's adorable. Well, if that's the case and we're all ready, I suppose we can call Darian and head out, unless anyone has anything they need to handle first.
Well, I gotta go get Alia up and moving.
Oh. All right. Well, we'll wait for the two of you then.
And I guess I'm heading back into our area and getting ready the rest of the way and checking in on her.
All right. By the time you arrive, Alia is mostly ready to go herself. Nothing to handle here unless you have anything in particular to say to her.
No, I don't think I'll talk about it right now. I'll wait for the group to get together to bring up the trip. So, no, I think we're just heading out.
All right. So, as you all leave the room, Darian very excitedly walks you down towards the stairs, letting down the barrier that he put up so you all couldn't leave, and says, "Right this way, please."
Yeah, but I guess at this point, I will realize that I didn't really explain and go over to Ilya and say, so Vitor brought Capper back yesterday? Today? I don't know what day it is anymore.
Oh, so Capper's back, yeah. What else happened?
Well, I put on the amulet again to try and figure out what's going on with the weird fog and everything inside that place.
Oh, so you did what you got mad at me about. Okay.
Gabriel's looking over at Manuelo a bit being a bit confused about that, but
Oh, no, sorry. The go in without telling us?
I was the one who helped you with that plan.
Right, no, sorry, that was...
Yeah, that was Capper, and that was Capper who opposed that.
Right. Yeah. So you did it without letting us know, okay? What'd you find out?
I don't... Whatever you found, I was somewhere completely different, and I don't even know if it's a real place. But I found Orion himself.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know. Orion... that Ratman and Orion, they talked to... Well, I guess not necessarily the Ratman, but Orion talked to me through the Ratman while I was there.
The Rat Man?
The guy at the cult who cursed Manuelo. I don't remember. We didn't get a name.
Right.
The rat. Okay. So...
So wait, does this... So the amulet assumedly is directly linked to Orion then, right? If he can summon you with it, but it has to be an at-will thing because, I mean, Manuelo didn't meet him.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I mean, we could try again. See if possibly I actually get to meet him.
Well, there's... One of the three of us hasn't been in yet. I suppose we can test if...
Let's not. You know, being the whole... And Manuel is just gonna, like, throw his hands up, gesturing wildly, trying not to say anything out loud.
Manuel, Orion threatened our lives if I started trying to, stop him from listening in ever again.
Give me the fucking medallion. I'm gonna talk some shit to him.
Later, please. But, yeah, we can figure this out later. I don't know. He's claimed that he wanted to help us deal with the plague and was gonna offer me some sort of support, but I don't know. I don't trust it.
Yeah, if he claims that he's gonna support us, he's gotta talk to the fucking lawyer of the party.
Alright. I think probably whenever the amulet just kind of like pathetically floated back towards me, I probably gave up, put it back in my bag afterwards, but I'm just gonna look at the others and say, we can look into it when we get back from whatever the stealth is, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll keep you updated. on stuff that happens anyway, don't worry.
Alright.
Onro gives Manuel a heavy pat on the shoulder and says, "So, are we leaving now?"
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be.
That is a yes, big guy. Let's go.
He nods and allows you all to lead the way out of the wagon. As you exit the front doors to the big wagon, you find that all of Litfeld has stopped, forming a semicircle around the entrance to what to your eyes appears to be a stone temple just sat out in the middle of the monster meadow. Its spires climb high into the sky. It's certainly an unusual make to find in this part of the world. This architecture is pretty common in Auria and in Batyan, but in the imperial holds of
The
Arneria?
elements now.
Of Alamance, yes, there we are.
Yeah.
But in the imperial holds of Alamance, you aren't sure that you've ever seen a structure like this.
Okay. Also, we passed through the Monster Meadow on our way into Vignette. If you're saying it's that tall, and is it tall enough that we could have theoretically seen it in the skyline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we see it on our way over here?
No.
We were too busy not looking at the tall ass thing in the sky.
Well, that just came into existence.
Yeah, that's the part I'm worried about.
Yeah, the dungeon spawns dungeons randomly throughout the world with no warning. So, yeah, does it? You said the whole town has stopped and formed a semicircle around this place. Does it look like everyone is getting ready to go in here?
Everyone who is of the adventuring make. Of course, there are many civilian vessels and just civilian workers as well who aren't going to go adventuring.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it?
What are we
Yeah.
planning on doing anyway? Split up and conquer, or stick together and kill anything that moves that's an enemy?
I think we should stick together.
Yeah,
I'm taking a look around to try and find Cullen.
Cullen is having a meeting with a couple of his advisors as well as the captain of the guard. She turns her head and waves you on over. Come on, recruits. We got something new for you today.
Wait, what? Recruits? What?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cautiously approach.
Beatrix is just looking at them like, recruit? What are you talking about? I used to live here.
And that's why you've been drafted. Come on down, Beatrix. We got stuff to talk about, Cullen says, waving you over.
She rolls her eyes and walks over.
Manuel was like shocked. Just like, what the heck? I've been drafted? What? No way.
Welcome to the town.
So, about this structure. Our scouts have determined that this is a likely B or A class dungeon that has popped up in the middle of the Monster Meadow over the course of about 3 days. We've traveled past this very spot many times in recent history, and, well, I think we'd have noticed a giant spire, much less an entire temple.
Oh, Manuel, upon hearing like all this stuff, is already just writing it down in a new notebook, just like, okay, new information, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Any idea what's inside?
No clue. Not yet, anyways. That's where you guys come in. I want you to help our adventurers. Get inside, split up, clear up as much of the dungeon as you like, and you can keep the loot you find.
Okay. Since it is an enclosed area, that and the plague flowers can grow wild in dark areas, Gabriel is going to take some time and explain to Cullen the whole using the moonbeam to destroy the flowers thing.
Cullen nods, writes that down, and then hands the page over to one of his advisors. Pats him on the shoulder and says, "Okay, pal, I need you to get word out to everyone else. You can do that for me, right?" The advisor gives a brisk nod and runs off to speak to the other caravan leaders. Cullen then turns back to you all and says, "So, if you're not feeling up to it, I get you, but I figured you'd rather do this than be stuck in your rooms. How do you guys sleep, by the way?"
A bit of a rough wake up this morning, but other than that, it was fine.
Manuela just gives a thumbs up.
Oh, did Darian do the frog thing? Oh, I bet he did the frog thing.
Gabriel isn't going to say anything, but he is going to nod.
I suppose his performance review was coming up anyways.
Performance review?
Anyways, let's get you all inside, shall we?
Hold on, Cullen. I do need to talk to you a bit about Darian and his performance review. Go easy on the kid. It's not like you gave him an easy job watching us.
You're right. I gave him quite a difficult job indeed, something I didn't trust to even the best of my guards. Do you want to know why? It's because the kid could pull it off, but he's not being careful. He's not keeping an eye on the task. These are the kinds of things that must be discussed in a performance review, don't you agree?
Yeah, but he's a kid, man. He's excited and eager to please. Go easy on him. He's been looking forward to that promotion for so long, and he's been gushing about it and was devastated when we ran off and cost him that promotion. So, as a favor to me, just go easy on him.
Roll persuasion.
Lovely.
I will willingly give up my advantage for this to work.
You don't have to. Tides of Chaos.
You leave the poor kid fucking alone. Go easy on him. He doesn't deserve this hatred.
And she told him that she would put in a word for him, so that's what she's doing. Oh, wow, that's awful. 16. Well, I will take that inspiration if you're offering it, Brian.
Take it. I don't have it anymore.
What is it?
It was advantage on your next roll.
Yeah, it was advantage.
Oh, never mind, because I was already using that. I was already using that with Tides of Chaos. I thought it was like a D whatever. But yeah, all right.
No, the only thing that has that is like Bard, and then if I took Guidance, which I don't have.
Yeah, well, the manual said you can't take guidance. Anyway.
Because it's mean.
All right. Cullen will mull over what you said for just a moment and say, "Well, I guess you are our guests. If you're so sure that he's still deserving of that promotion, then I guess I could speak with my advisors about getting him some lighter work, and maybe a promotion too. But,
Great.
Respectfully, Beatrix, that's none of your business."
What? Well, considering we're the ones who cost the kid his promotion, I feel it is.
Cullen shakes his head and says, Well, you guys ready to get inside?
Let's see what chaos we can find.
Yeah.
We'll try not to blow anything up.
Oh, we're not trying to blow stuff up? Oh no.
No,
Should've told me that
there's
beforehand.
there's plenty of people in this town who are going to start getting anxious if anything blows up around me.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
Now that you're, Now that you're out of that conversation with Colin, go ahead and roll for Wild Magic Surge.
Oh,
Manuel is ready. Manuel is ready.
She's definitely only on 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's
like 3, I think, at this point.
not incredibly likely.
Yeah, we haven't been doing much of it, so
Yeah, she's
13.
good.
We're good. Now I get my Tides of Chaos back. Yay!
As you all are ushered into the large monastic building, many of the other adventurers have already set up a de facto camp. Looking around you, you see these tall grandois hallways and stairways which lead upward and then to the sides and then upside down at strange, impossible angles. It feels like you're staring at an MC Escher painting, but in the real world.
All right. Is there So wait, we're just in a big open entrance hall right now?
That's right. We got a campfire set up in the middle, a few tents, and a bunch of adventurers mulling about.
Well, y'all think we should grab some other folks, or do you want to start looking, see what we can get into in here?
So, right now our party is the 3 of us, Onro, Rema probably, Alia Capper, Morgan. I don't know if Morgan's back from the hospital yet or no.
Oh yeah, Morgan is. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, she's doing better.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's already... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's already a group of 8 going in.
Fun.
But I mean, if we want to look around for somebody else to ask, I'm fine with that too.
Well, I think 8's plenty. I don't think we'll run into much in here that we can't handle with the group of us. So, which way first?
Good question. On either side, you are flanked by 4. On each side of you, there are 4 pathways. 2 staircases, one at the foremost and one at the back of the room, and 2 hallways set between them, each of which branches off beneath the stairs. To get to either of those places, though, you will have to pass by the quartermaster, who, as you're approaching, has rolled up her sleeve and is calling out to all adventurers who pass by, "Pictos, please, Pictos, let me see your Pictos." And each adventurer who passes her is displaying their Picto either on their armor or showing her where it is on them.
Okay.
Finally, your party arrives, and the quartermaster looks down at you and says, "Pictos, please, please, Pictos."
Well, here we go.
Yep. Beatrix will just pull her collar to the side to show her picto underneath her collarbone.
There you go, come
Yeah,
on through.
Yep, Gabriel's got his on his shoulder, so he'll show that.
Yep,
Oh,
you're all good.
Manuel is gonna pull back his sleeves to show his picto on the back of his shoulder.
Good, good. Pictos. She points to Onro. Onro raises his neck to show the tattoo, or raises his chin to show the tattoo on his neck. Rema, of course, bears hers on her shoulder as well. But then we get to Capper and Alia.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we're a bit on a dell.
Alia and Capper stand there a bit awkwardly, not knowing what to do, for they have no picto.
Yeah, I guess I will look over at this quartermaster and say, we have some first-timers with us.
Some first timers.
Baby's first delve.
Are they registered with the Kingsmen?
No.
Is
Are-
anybody?
Are they part of the Delvers Association?
Not yet.
Well, I'm sorry, but Litfeld cannot be responsible for these people. You'll have to leave them outside.
Oh wait, who has the paper saying that we're part of the Kingsman group?
Oh, that's not what it is. We have a letter talking about the fact that we're working for the king, but the Kingsman is a specific delving group in Element who work for the crown.
Okay, well, I guess I'll turn to the other two and say, I guess we'll catch up with you later.
Are we? We're just gonna leave them? We're just giving up that easy? Okay, Beatrix says, putting her forging equipment away.
Manuel's like, of course, was offering like one of his books for you to do stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, back in the bag.
And then you said we had 8, right?
Yeah, Morgan's the only one left who hasn't.
Oh yeah, does Morgan have a picto?
Well, I mean, seeing that the king specifically chose them to be a traveler with us, they better.
Morgan does have her own picto. It is emblazoned on the monk's robe she's wearing on the back of it. And with those, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictos presented, you all are let through into the larger chamber of the dungeon. Where would you like to go?
I would like to first cast detect magic. It's concentration for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna look around and see if anything sticks out.
Casting detect magic inside of a dungeon is a sure way to be overloaded with stimulus, but aside from the general air of magic essence in this place, you have no you have no inkling that anything in particular stands out.
All right. So no path looks particularly interesting.
That's it. You are in a true dungeon now.
Oh, Manuel is gonna ask everybody. It's like, hey, it's good that I start making a map, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Totally didn't already start.
Rema pipes up and says, I wouldn't be so sure there's a point making a map of this place. You know how dungeons are, right? They can change at any time, and your map will be useless.
Well, yeah, dungeons may change and stuff, but the general layout will still stay the same. Of course, I'm only talking about like books and stuff. Never mind.
In in an A-class dungeon,
Hey, I've never been in something this big. Okay.
Rema smiles at you and says, well, do what you like. I don't mean to discourage you, I didn't want you to waste the ink.
Understood.
So, have we picked a path?
I mean, I guess the question is stairs or no stairs?
Yeah, well, you said this is a
Just wait.
because if it's a spire, I imagine best loot at the top. So we might as well get going up.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
fine with that.
so we're headed up some stairs.
Stair climbing. Yay.
You follow the stairs as far as you can, up the strange cornered turns and the circular spirals upward for a good long ways until finally they take on a strange trajectory, turning upside down and arcing over the main hall. What do you do?
I'm gonna put my feet on one of the stairs and see if gravity changes to allow me to walk on them, or if I just feel normal and that's not gonna work.
All right. As you place your foot on the first step, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck. Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Oh, that's a 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast resistance as well.
What's that do?
Adds a d4, so 15.
Okay. So, you are just able to recognize the very sharp, sudden shift in gravity as your foot crosses an invisible threshold. The instant your foot is across whichever barrier shifted the gravity, you find yourself falling towards the steps that are above you. But you are able to make a graceful recovery, rolling forward and catching yourself before falling down this paradoxical gravity. Onro looks up at you with amazement in his eyes.
It's all good, y'all. Come on up.
Manuel is just gonna like run forward. It's like, ooh, yay, my turn, my turn.
All right, your turn, Manuelo. You can make it with advantage because you know this is going to happen now.
Yay! And I know for a fact I might just die. Because it's dexterity. Yeah. 14.
14. You two are able to lean yourself back just right to ensure that the sudden change in gravity does not throw you down, or rather up the stairs. You are standing alongside Beatrix triumphantly. Gabriel, your turn. And same thing. Sorry, good.
Yeah. So here goes nothing. If I could type on my keyboard correctly. Oh, nat 20.
Oh shit.
No way. Yo.
Nice. So, Gabriel is so confident that he understands how the gravity shift works. He's able to do a graceful little hop and lands perfectly on the stairs beside Beatrix and Manuelo.
Okay, I think after pulling that off, he's gonna do a melodramatic bow.
And I'm just gonna roll for our other NPCs.
Come on, Honoro, you got this.
Yep, 3D.
Think how easy it's gonna be if I did it that easy.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So, with an 18 on the roll, Rema just kind of steps over the barrier and looks a little shaky as gravity suddenly shifts upward, but manages to catch herself on Beatrix without toppling them both downward onto the stairs. However, Onro and Morgan have some difficulty. So Morgan is going to stumble and fall onto the stairs. Here's her secondary dexterity saving throw. She does fall kind of face first onto the stairs, but picks herself back up, brushing off her robes and kind of rubbing her forehead. Jeez, unforgiving. And then Onro is going.
Oh no.
Is also going to have a bit of trouble. With a 16, though, he flops forward, does a little roll onto his side, and then stands up on the stairs beneath you all and says, "I'm okay. I'm okay. We're
Yay.
okay."
Baby's okay.
Alright. I guess we proceed on. Well, actually. So, does the room look any different from this upside down angle? Or is it still just kind of an opulent hall that's with very high ceilings?
It is still a very grand temple with just very high ceilings that you're now viewing from upside down.
Okay. Yeah, I guess just onward then.
Onward we go.
Yep.
Alright. So, we continue to walk upside down above all the adventurers who have gathered beneath until the stairs begin to slope upward. Which, of course, to you, appears to be going down. And as you descend to ascend, further into the opposite spire of the one you began to climb, the perspective begins to shift, rotating this square hallway in circles in a spiral in a spiral as you continue to ascend.
Okay, well, Gabriel's probably getting a bit messed up by this with his motion sickness and all, but we are moving slow, so nothing too bad, necessarily.
Manuel is just like, wait. Can't forget the little buddy. Brings out little Matteo.
All right. Little
The
red
little
panda.
Maddie needs to see this.
The little red panda pops out from the ether and nuzzles at your leg gently, awaiting his orders.
We're just exploring right now, little dude. Little guy. So let's just check this all out. Let's have some fun.
All right. Little red panda will dart forward, and it seems at every step the gravity is shifting slightly beneath the panda to continue to match the strange geometry of the place you found yourself in. Soon he is on the ceiling above you, barking happily down, waiting for you all to join him.
Oh boy. Yeah, Gabriel's not excited about that. But he is going to continue taking the stairs.
Yep. Let's go.
How long does Detect Magic stay up, baby?
10 minutes concentration, and she will be keeping that up as long as it can be.
Okay. Soon enough, the staircase levels out into a solid floor, and the hallway before you also levels out. You are now walking down a visually perfectly straight hallway, at the end of which, Beatrix, you are beginning to see a bright white glow from Detect Magic.
Okay. Do we seem to be on the floor now?
Yes.
Okay.
Although, with all the ways you've been twisted around, it's hard to tell what your true orientation is.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna motion for everyone to slow down a bit as we're approaching whatever this magical light is. Can I tell what school of magic the magic that I'm detecting is?
Good question. Gotta remind myself what the schools of magic are and decide which.
That's like the illusion, divination, evocation, and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Can I remember them all? Abjuration, illusion, enchantment, divination, evocation, necromancy, transmutation.
I'm hoping for not necromancy.
Yeah, hopefully. Fuck.
It is. Transmutation.
Is it just me who's begging for necromancy?
Well, considering the fact that our the big fatty guy is some sort of necromancer, probably?
Yeah, and even outside of him, in this setting, all necromancy is inherently evil.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Right, evil. Gotcha.
Yeah, transmutation. Okay, that's very worrying. So yeah, we're gonna go nice and slow until we can see what is emitting the magic.
All right. As you reach the end of the hallway, you are greeted with a pair of two massive doors. These big, ornate ivory structures extend downward from the ceiling above you, yet the handles are at the top of the doors within your reach. This
Is
appears to be
door-
where the magic is coming from.
From the door?
Yes. Sorry, go ahead, Gabriel.
Can I roll Arcana or something to get a vibe of if something's going to happen the moment I try and touch it?
Yeah, and can I give Gabriel some help with that, with my detect magic? Make it a little easier.
Sure.
Okay, let me check my stat block here.
So take that, Gabriel.
21.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't.
All right. So these doors usually mark the entrance to, at least through the discoveries of other delvers, tend to mark the entrance to what are very simply referred to as game rooms. Despite their relatively innocent names, a game room usually indicates the presence of a danger that you must escape through winning or otherwise escaping some game that lies beyond. The moment you touch the door, your life force will be bound to the game that is in the room, and if you lose, there will be consequences.
Some saw shit. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I guess I'll look over at the others and say, well, I think if we want to see what's on the other side, it's a point of no return.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. No way out but through, and Beatrix is gonna reach for the door.
Yeah, I think Gabriel's gonna make a move to try and stop her, but once he sees her make contact, he's gonna grab the door as well.
All right.
Manuela watching both of them go in. She's gonna look at everyone else. It's like, so we're doing this, right?
Morgan will reach past the party and also set her hand on the door, and soon Rema and Onro all join you.
Manuela's just gonna put his hand there and it's like, yay, games.
And soon enough, you are pulling these massive doors open with the help of your companions. On the other side, a very simple, kind of dingy, cottage-like room. On the floor sits a rug. On said rug sits a table and 2 chairs. And on the chair opposite the room sits a skeletal figure. The figure has its hand face down on the center of the table. 6 coins placed on either side of its hands. It would seem the game is awaiting a player. Sorry, for a brief moment there, no one could hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I hadn't added the audio capture source. To reestablish what we're talking about, for those for whom the recording got cut off, because I also accidentally cut the recording on my end, so now I have to edit this video together later.
Oh no.
That's kind of easy though.
Yeah. For those of you who missed things, we were curious about the purpose of the coins, and we're going to be investigating that, it seems. So who's doing that?
I'm doing that. Do I still have the advantage that I was given?
Yeah, I don't think you used it yet.
Yes.
I still have it. Okay. Well, it's gone now.
Okay.
22, baby.
I'll take it.
Hey, it's better than a 13.
True.
All right. After the strange doors you've you've stepped through. To reach this place, the coin's purpose becomes clear. This is the life force. This is your very own life force that you are playing the game with. And
Manuel. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
sorry. And in betting, you are very literally betting your life.
Manuel is going to bring this up. Just like, hey, those coins seem to represent our life. So, bet willingly, knowing that you're betting our lives.
Is it our lives or my life?
Hard to tell at the moment.
I love that for me.
Yeah, well, Gabriel's never played Knucklebones, so he's looking over at you.
Yep. At this point, as proficient in the game as she is, Beatrix is going to take a seat. And does old skeleton friend over there start moving?
That he does. The moment you are sat at the table, a pair of leather cuffs extend forth from the legs of the chair to wrap around your ankles, securing you in place. The skeleton, who has had his hands on the dice this whole time, pushes them towards you. And then, in an eerie, echoey whisper, he says, "One at a time."
Is he saying roll one dice at a time?
Yes.
All right. Are you? You have the physical dice there, but do you want me to roll in the Discord, or are you just gonna roll them?
I'm gonna roll them.
All right. Well, let's go. Beatrix will pick up the first die and see what we get.
Let's go in order of value. Your first die is a 2. At this point, the skeleton reaches forward and pushes a coin forward.
All right. I'll pick up the next one and give it a roll. Or do I have to? Am I supposed to?
You lay your hand on the next die and find it quite firmly stuck to the table. You won't be allowed to continue playing until you match the bet.
Okay, so it's like poker. Got it. Yeah, I'll slide one forward then.
All right. Ready to roll the next one?
Yep, here we go.
Your second die comes up 3.
Oh, no. No. Ooh, okay.
The skeleton does nothing.
All right, I'll roll the last one.
Your final die is a 6.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
Your score for this round is 11.
All right, let's just hope he doesn't win or get more than 11.
All right. He rolls his first die. A 2. He waits for your input.
I'm not going to do anything yet.
His second die. A 2.
Oh. I'm not going to do anything.
All right. His third die. A 2.
Oh. Fuck.
All right, then.
Yep, triplets. He wins.
He reaches forward and claims your coin, reclaiming his own. You feel some of your life force being pulled from you as he drags the coin along the table. You lose 1/6 of your HP.
Shit.
Rounded up.
Okay. Wow. Cool. Love that.
He then pushes the dice back towards you.
All right. I'm gonna say a little prayer real quick, just like, come on, Dad. This is your fucking game. Don't let me die. And then I'll pick up the first dice and roll it.
A 4.
All
This-
right.
The skeleton does nothing.
I'll roll the second dice.
A 3. The skeleton does nothing.
And I will do nothing but roll the third die.
A 3.
2 3s and a 4.
That's right. Your score for
So,
this round
my-
is 10.
All right.
Skeleton picks up the first of his dice. And his first roll is a 3.
I won't do anything.
2 is a 1.
I will push 1 coin forward.
The skeleton matches your bet and proceeds. The skeleton loses this round. You gain life equal to the life you lost as he pushes your coins back to you.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay.
Hey, can I take a look around this room and see if there's anything else going on here?
Sure. Before we begin the next round, I'll go ahead and give Manuelo and Gabriel the space to explore.
Yeah. Y'all see if there's a way to get me out of this while I'm doing it.
Yeah, so is this like a 1-floor cottage?
That's right. Around you...
Is this...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Elsewhere in the room, to the left and behind the skeleton, sits a small furnace with embers still glowing inside. To the right of the skeleton, there sits a chest, padlocked. And around the room, there are different pages tacked to the wall, each of them with 2 or 3 lines of text written on.
Manuel is gonna go walk up to one of the sheets in order to read it.
All right. There are 2 on the westmost wall, 1 on the wall directly behind the skeleton, 1 on the wall to the skeleton's right, and none behind you. Which
The
do you
westmost
approach?
wall.
Okay,
Sorry, how many total was that?
4.
4, okay.
All right, you approach 2 pages on the westmost wall. What you doing?
Manuel is gonna go ahead and read the sheet on the left.
Okay. The leftmost sheet reads, "A trinket to denote the passing of time.
Is that it? A trinket?
A trinket to denote the passing of time."
What's the one on the right read?
The one on the right reads, "Stack the pages in the correct order, and the key will be yours. Stack the pages in the wrong order, and be punished."
Okay, well, upon hearing that, I'll go check the one directly behind the skeleton.
Oh, Manuel wasn't reading out loud.
Oh,
I didn't know that I needed to, so Manuel is gonna read it out. And upon doing that, pulling them off the wall, making sure not to stack them.
And what's Gabriel doing?
checking the one directly behind the skeleton.
All right. Directly behind the skeleton. A place of rest, but not finality.
Question. Is Detect Magic still up?
It is.
Is there anything that sticks out in the room besides the background magic? Is there any particular object or place in the room that has a higher concentration or a more identifiable type of magic?
Yes. The padlock on the chest glows with evocation magic. From somewhere within the chest, a great wealth of illusion magic comes forth, and on the furnace, the ember that lay within is melded with illusion magic as well.
Yeah, I will communicate that to everyone. Chest is trapped. Lots of illusion magic in the room.
Okay, so this one said, like, resting place but not final, or something like that?
Yeah, and this one's gotta be talking about... this is talking about something that denotes time, and this one's stating that we have to place the pages in order. Manuel is gonna go walk up to the last sheet and read it out loud.
All right. The bars that defend the non-prisoner.
The bars that defend the non-prisoner.
Okay, I think that let's just pile them up left to right for now. Until we have an idea of what to do with them. But I think the first thing I want to do is check out the fireplace more closely, since there's some illusion magic coming out of that. Is it giving off heat?
It is. It's giving off a warmth that you would expect from the embers that lay inside.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Is Gabriel very familiar with illusion magic?
No.
Okay, she'll call over to you and say, some illusions are simply visual, others more so. Be careful looking around over there. Don't get fooled into hurting yourself or overlooking anything.
Okay, well, the thing is that Druidcraft allows me to instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or campfire. So
Oh.
can I extinguish the fireplace?
What'd you say the name of that spell is?
Druidcraft.
Oh, yes. As you go to use Druidcraft on the flame, you can feel the magic come forth from your being and ensconce the embers within the furnace, but it seems to have no effect. It doesn't appear there's any real fire in there.
Okay. Not actually touching an ember, but reaching my hand closer and closer towards them. Does it feel like I'm going to like burn my hand?
The heat does grow more intense as your hand draws closer.
Because it could be hot from some other source. It's not necessarily fire itself.
The skeleton reaches forth and pushes the dice towards Beatrix.
Oh, here we go again. She'll pick up the first die and roll it.
A 3. The skeleton does nothing.
I'll roll the second die.
A 4. Skeleton does nothing.
I will push 1 coin forward.
Ooh. Okay. The skeleton matches your bet.
I'll roll the last die.
A 2. Your score for the round is 9.
Well, that didn't go as well as I was hoping.
The skeleton takes the first die and rolls a 1.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The skeleton awaits your input.
I'll hold off for now.
He raises his hand, grabs the second die. Sorry, I kind of just placed that one down. Let me get an actual roll on it. A 6.
Can we go back to the first one?
The skeleton awaits your input.
He's not doing shit.
Nothing.
I'm not either. Let him roll that last one. This is too close for me to put a fucking bet up.
Another 6. He claims your coin for himself. And again, you feel the sting of loss.
Wait, he rolled 2 6s and a 1, right?
Yeah.
He loses.
Wait, what?
What?
Two matching numbers and a 1 is an automatic loss.
Even if there's
Oh my
6s?
god.
Yeah, even for 6s.
Oh, okay. Works the opposite of the way I thought they did.
Yeah, 2 matching numbers plus a 6 is an automatic win. 3 matching numbers is an automatic win, and a 4, 5, 6 is an automatic win. An auto lose is a 1, 2, 3, or 2 matching numbers and a 1.
Gotcha. My apologies, the skeleton cheated.
Oh, thank goodness.
Manuel is just like ready to smite the fucking skeleton. How dare you cheat?
Oh,
right.
God, you almost gave me a fucking heart attack, baby.
Let's get one more round in, and then we'll go back to exploration.
All right.
The dice are
Let's
yours.
roll the first die.
All right. A 3. Skeleton does nothing.
I keep rolling 3.
No.
The skeleton's a coward, it sounds like.
Don't say shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not gonna bet anything right now either on a 3. I'll roll the second die first.
4.
I'll push 1 coin forward.
Very well. The skeleton matches your bet. And rolls. Or sorry, I assume you roll the final die at that point.
Yes. What did come up?
6.
So 3, 4, 6, so 13.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what he gets.
He begins his turn with a 6.
Oh no.
The skeleton pushes 3 coins forward.
What? What now? Well, I have to fucking match, don't I?
You don't. You can concede the round.
Oh god. I'm gonna look around the room and get folks' opinions.
Well, you're currently ahead, you know? Like, if you can see that one, you're back to a draw.
Opening with a 6 for his roll. God. What do we think? Do I lose the one and put us back on an even footing, or do I push hoping that we can end this quick?
You have no means of influencing this outcome, do you?
Hmm?
You have no means of cheating this?
I do not believe so, because he rolls his own dice. It's dice that he has provided. I don't think I can purposefully roll them to land on something.
Wait a second.
And there's a not zero chance that if I were to try to use any sort of illusion magic, that the game would know, the dungeon would know, and I would just lose my coins anyway, or some other punishment for
What
trying.
Yeah.
What happens if I were to try to... No, because luck's not a stat. Because I have Bestow Curse.
If you lose this, it's half your life force. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, that's what I was not. Because him opening with a 6 is just, that puts him in such a good position. Yeah, I'll let him take the 1 coin.
All right. You concede the round, and he takes your coin. Back to Manuelo and Gabriel for exploration.
Manuel's gonna hold the papers that he's holding right now up to light, trying to see if he can see anything coming through it.
Jesus Christ. The paper is translucent as you expect paper to be.
Oh, okay. Knowing that it's heat but not actual fire, what I want to do is take my quarterstaff and use it to, like, pull that ember out of the fireplace.
Okay. You push your quarterstaff into the fireplace where the embers appear to be, and it phases right through, dispelling the illusion. Inside the fireplace, there is another page.
Okay. At that point, if it's not still hot, and if it's not, like, dangerously hot in there, I'm gonna reach in and grab it.
All right. You find that the inside of the furnace is pleasantly cool now that the illusion is dissipated. And this final page, or this next page, reads: two matching numbers and a 1.
I meant matching numbers in a 6.
There we go.
Okay. Ugh.
Anyways, this final page, this next page reads: the concave dome, fueling a day.
Okay, so this one's definitely talking about the fireplace.
No, concave dome that fuels the day?
That's it.
Uh,
That fuels the day.
Let's not forget about the magically locked treasure chest.
yeah, the papers are supposed to unlock the lock.
Are they?
One of the things said something like that, right?
Stack the
One of the
pages in the
pages
correct
says
order and the key
stack-
is yours.
Oh, okay.
So we got a timepiece one referencing a timepiece of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
One referencing bars of prison but without bars, or bars without a prison.
The bars that protect the non-prisoner.
Okay. Bars that protect a non-prisoner. This.
Ned, can we just get you to put that in the group chat? Write it out in the group
Yes,
chat,
please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ones that we found. Just like.
There you go. Sorry, I should separate those as well. My bad.
Okay. Alright, so since Gabriel thinks this is probably the concave dome, I'm looking around for like a number or a letter or something that might indicate an order.
Oh yeah, that was what Manuel was trying to do by holding the pieces of paper to the light, trying to look
Yeah.
for anything.
Yeah, I'm just checking the physical fireplace itself. To see if there's anything like written on it or something.
Oh, got you. Okay. You have a look over the furnace and find nothing of interest in the form of markings or any other material funk.
Okay. This one that says rest, but not finality. Is there a bed in this room somewhere?
There is no bed in this room.
Dang it.
Manuel is gonna look around the room, trying to see, is there a clock, any timepiece in this room?
There is no timepiece in the room.
Manuel is gonna walk to Gabriel.
Gabriel, Emanuelo approaches.
Well, we know this is talking about a timepiece, possibly a clock, anything like that. We know the place of rest that you have. That's probably something dealing with the bed or something like that. The bars, I'm thinking maybe window bars? Like a windowsill? But that doesn't make sense. But the concave dome, I'm thinking the sky? The air?
Fuels a day. Like, I don't know how to describe air as fueling a day. I think it's probably mean, I would think it's talking about something that produces fire, if it's going to be fueling something. So, with no reference objects in the room, maybe alphabetical order, once we figure out what the words are?
Well, yeah, but
I don't know what the order's gonna be.
Beatrix, the skeleton slides the dice towards you.
Yep. I'll pick up the first one and give it a roll.
First die is a 6.
Ooh, yeah. I'll push one coin forward.
The skeleton will match your bet.
I'll roll the second one.
A second 6.
Yes. Okay. There is a risk here. If I roll a 1, that sucks. But
I mean, you could put, if you're gonna put down more, you also stand the chance of bluffing him down.
true.
I don't know how. Like, if you put in more than he's willing to match, then he might back out. And you just get his 1 for free.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Without having to roll the third time.
The thing is, we probably want all his coins.
yeah, and I don't think the skeleton is as inclined to be safe given they're already dead. I mean, they might just for the chance that it, prolongs the game and gives a better chance to kill me, but it does feel like a bit of a risk. But I am going to go ahead and push at least one more coin forward and pray I don't get a 1.
Skeleton will match your bet.
Come on, Dad, don't fuck me. I'll roll that last one.
Oh yeah,
Please
don't.
never say that again.
Maybe finish the sentence. Fuck me over.
Yeah. Manuel is just shooting a message, just like praying out to Beatrix's father, and is like, hey, please don't actually do that. Because that's like the weirdest thing ever to do.
You have 16 points for the round.
Works for me.
Hold on. That's going in notable quotables.
Please don't fuck me.
Manuel just crying in the corner, praying, just like, please don't do that.
Y'all just had to take it there, huh?
You did that. You started this.
You phrased it in the best, worst way.
I'm not the one who read that into it. Y'all are the ones going to that kind of place. Y'all got to get your minds out of the gutter.
Skeleton takes the dice and rolls his first. A 1.
I'm gonna push another coin forward.
The skeleton matches your bet. He rolls a 2.
I think you got this.
Yeah, actually, I don't think there's any way for him to win now, so...
Can't match anything.
Yeah, because if he rolls... He rolled a 1 and a 2. If he rolls a 1, he only has 4 points. If he roll... Yeah, so he can't win, can he?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess throw out another coin and see if he'll take it.
Yeah, I'll see if he'll keep the bet. I'll push another coin forward. Does he accept or does he back out?
The skeleton concedes the round.
Okay, so now we know that he will concede if he's losing.
All right. Now you're at 9. He's at 3.
Yep. Well, look at that. I wonder if I get any buffs after this game.
Fingers
Pro-
crossed.
Let's see, was that 2 rounds or 1?
That was, I think, just one long one.
Yeah. So, all right. We doing another one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll pick up the first die and roll it.
You've rolled a 2.
Oh, that's awful. I'll pick up the second die.
You've rolled a 2.
Okay. I'll push 1 coin forward.
The skeleton will match your bet.
All right. Time for that last one. Come on, 6 or 2.
You've rolled a 2.
Another coin in the pocket.
All right, back to Manuelo and Gabriel.
Okay, I'm gonna, are there any other things that we haven't, any sort of other pieces of furniture or other things in the room that we haven't investigated?
Aside from the chest, there are no other notable features to the room. Well, maybe the
Okay.
rug that the table sits upon, but yeah, that's it.
Okay, so, I did put, I guess, some guesses in the GC. I don't know about bars. I'm thinking like a fence or something. That would be something. That would be vertical posts that protect someone. But if that's the case, then I don't know. What do you think?
I think you have it. But it's just the dome that's getting me. And also the fact being the timepiece could mention give me a second.
Yeah, the thing with that one is they said trinket, and when I think trinket, I think tiny, and that's not a clock.
Small sundial?
Sundial, yeah, thank you.
Or an hourglass?
Or an hourglass, yeah.
Okay.
Or a metronome?
Why would it be a
dang
metronome?
it.
That's my question.
Well, I mean, that's...
Because metronomes are what you use for music to keep time.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's like keeping pace, and that's sort of... I mean, that's a type of time.
Riddles are not usually straightforward.
Yeah, I was just hoping these were going to be things we could find lying around. With numbers on them.
Could it? Because I see the whole thing of it's stating a trinket marking the passage of time. It could be a calendar, maybe.
Okay.
Oh god, I don't know if Maddie would get this deep with it, but back in the day, they did used to make candles with specific burn times so that you could mark the passage of time.
If time ends up being candle, I'm going to find my way over there to strangle them.
Historically accurate?
Don't worry. I got you for that. I'll strangle him
Okay.
myself.
Alright. Okay, so if we think that time is maybe I keep sticking to, well, if it's watch or sundial or something like that towards the tail end of the alphabet. And we can't find any of these types of things. Yeah. So there's no type of clock, stopwatch, clock, watch, sundial, anything like that that we can see in this room.
That's right.
Okay. So, if there's not that, there's no bed, no other furniture, then I think it has to be that these are in alphabet, that the order would be alphabetical. Because that's the only option left. Right?
Okay.
So we need to figure out if I've got the right guess as to what the words are.
Yeah, that's the only issue. We don't know if we have the right words.
Yeah, I mean, so right now, the bars, which protect a non-prisoner, I feel reasonably sure of fence. Place of rest, being bed, is the one I'm most confident in. Trinket marking passage of time, watch, I think, is probably right, or something towards the tail end of the alphabet. And a concave dome that fuels the day. I still want to say furnace, or maybe like heater or oven.
Well, the one thing that I see that's throwing everything that you're suggesting out of the way is because it's stating a concave dome.
Yeah. I guess, what other ideas do you have for that one?
Well,
That's the one I'm least confident in.
I was thinking the sky or something, but that's an issue because God, I want to strangle Matteo so much.
Maddie do be making some confusing riddles.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me double check that I'm remembering convex and concave directly.
Yeah.
Because this is one that I always got wrong.
Part of
I'm searching up concave.
that, like, the rest thing. Bed seems so obvious. Sometimes the obvious thing is the answer in a riddle. But I don't know. Especially with how difficult, like, the fuel thing in particular is. It feels a little too easy.
Oh, concave
yep,
is on the inside. Concave inside.
Yeah, I had it backwards in my head. Knew I was gonna make that mistake. Okay, but that doesn't really... So it's in... So it's a dome that, dome that fuels a day. Aside from that specific, the concave being it shaped, the, like, cutting in way versus the jutting out way.
We want to pass it back over to Beatrix.
You feeling brave?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. At
Okay.
least with all the extra.
Yeah, you got a lot of wiggle room.
Beatrix is feeling cocky at this point. Put some dice in her hand and put her on a win streak and get ready. She'll make the world.
And also, who knows, maybe once you if you manage to beat this guy, we get another clue. Or another piece of paper we have to stack.
Yeah. So, let's see. Maybe this is it. We'll roll the first die.
Alright. Rolling the first die. A 6.
I'm gonna push a coin forward.
Push a coin forward. He matches your bet.
Fantastic. I'll roll the second die.
A 5.
All right.
Send it.
Yeah, I'll push another coin forward.
Your final die. A 2.
Fuck. Okay, but that's not too horrible. That's 13.
Yep. Skeleton's turn. A 2.
Okay.
A
Come
1.
on. Yes.
And a 5.
I win.
There we go.
Holy.
Okay.
Yeah, Beatrix just fucking hits the table and stands up just like, yes!
You stand, but find that your ankles are still affixed to the chair. It would seem that the skeleton does not believe the game is over. You watch as he lowers himself down, opening a compartment beneath his chair and producing a dagger. He lays it down on the table in front of him, then pushes the dice to you one last time.
Oh. Is Detect Magic still up?
It is.
Is that dagger magical?
It is.
What kind of magic?
This is a very powerful necromancy.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. She's going to very nervously look around the room at everybody.
I don't think you got much of a choice.
I don't think I do either, but you aren't seeing what I'm seeing, Gabriel.
I mean, I think I see the table.
Yeah, but you aren't seeing the incredibly powerful necromantic aura.
Okay. Yeah, I guess to be fair, he just knows that the skeleton brought out a freaky knife.
Can I roll investigation or arcana or something to try and get any details about the dagger? I would like to know what's going on before I pick up those dice.
Roll your choice of arcana or religion.
Okay, cool. Also, I'm going to Tides of Chaos.
All right.
Arcana or religion? Well, it'll be arcana because I actually have a bonus to that. Let's go. 17.
With a 17, you study the runes on the blade that's been placed before you. And, I'm sorry. I have such a short memory. Which one did you succeed with?
Arcana.
Arcana. You study the runes inscribed on the sheath of the dagger that's been placed in front of you. This is a very, very powerful necromantic weapon, which itself seems to deal with extracting the arcane. You imagine it will be able to either affect the target's or the wielder's spell slots.
Oh. Okay. With that, and knowing the context of necromancy in this world, I want to think back to the entirety of this place that we've been through, every minute detail. Does this seem like a normal dungeon, or is this some Varignette bullshit going on? I don't remember. That's not exactly how to pronounce her name, I don't think, but...
Yeah, the death goddess or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
While dungeons themselves are, chaotic and just kind of happen, they can contain objects that are of great value or of great importance drawn from elsewhere in the world. This could very well be connected to Verinet, in addition to just a random thing that appeared in the dungeon.
Okay. So this isn't some fucking plot by her. It's just unlucky. Fantastic. All right, well, I guess I'll roll.
All right. You roll. Your first die is a 5.
Does he do anything?
The skeleton watches you expectantly.
All right. I'll roll the second one.
You go to touch the die and find it stuck to the table. It appears you won't be able to move forward without matching his bet.
He didn't make a bet. Oh no.
How many coins is that thing worth?
It's gonna be all of them. I'm gonna push one forward. It still won't roll, will it?
You push a coin forward. You attempt to pick up the die, but find it quite stuck to the table. It appears you won't be able to move forward until you've matched the skeleton's bet.
It's gonna be all of them, isn't it? Yeah, Beatrix is looking around very nervously. She'll push 2 more forward.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you go through each individual number. The die will not move until you've pushed all but 1 coin forward.
Okay. Fuck. Well, she doesn't have a choice, so she'll do that. And then roll the dice. Holy fuck, y'all. She went from looking very happy that she won to very terrified. Like, oh, the rules changed. Lovely.
The roll is a 7. Or sorry, sorry, you see it. It's a 2. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, all that's left now is to roll.
Alright, yeah. One last one. Come on.
On the bright side, you can insta-lose.
Yeah.
2, 2, and a 5. You have, I believe, 9 points for the round.
Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked, y'all.
Skeleton picks up the first of his dice. Rolls a 3. Rolls the second. A 3.
Oh, no.
And the final die is a 6.
And, yeah, there we go.
You feel the weight of ages fall upon your shoulder as you are down to 1 coin. The Skeleton's game's stakes have been raised. It seems your team will either you need to pull off something spectacular or your team needs to get you out of this game and fast.
Oh, what? Shit.
All right. Okay.
Speaking of,
so
it's their turn.
Yeah. So he pulled that out of some magical compartment under his chair.
That's right.
Is there any chance there's a similar one under Beatrix's?
Want to have a look?
Yes.
Okay. You have a look under the chair and you find a box very similar in shape to the one that the skeleton had opened.
Yeah, seeing how things are going on the table, Gabriel's just going for it.
All right. You open the compartment to find. Sorry, got to total these out. You open the compartment to find 11 additional coins. They don't quite match the make of the ones being played with, but you imagine this is how the skeleton designed a fair game. The only difference being that the other player wouldn't know they had access.
Okay, I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna tap Beatrix on the shoulder and then place one on the table. In her pile.
Do I feel better?
You gain no essence from this coin.
Well,
Yeah.
I am gonna hand her the bowl at least, maybe, and say maybe he'll take those as payment.
Guess we'll have to see. She starts coughing up blood. No.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck. Okay, the solution we're working with here. Okay. Well, I don't know. Can I ask Rema what she thinks of this?
Yeah, I'm curious what Rima's thinking right now, too.
Yeah, I'm more specifically asking about our set of clues.
Okay. Rema is no doubt freaking out about the game Beatrix is playing right now. But when she does turn her attention to the pages finally, she says, let's see, it could be talking about real world items, artifacts, magic? No, not magic. She is going to roll.
Because if it was magic, it would be like chronomancy in order for time, but that doesn't make sense.
And then she is going to roll. I don't think there's really an appropriate roll here. She's kind of grasping at straws, but she'll roll a flat d20. $15. She looks at She looks at the page that mentions the bars which protect a non-prisoner, and she speaks up. She says, "Well, if it were something like a crib, that would be bars which protect someone who is not a prisoner." And she said, putting the page down on the table in front of you, "It would give it a definite place in the timeline. Surely something so attached to youth must be first."
Oh. Okay, well, if we're going like that, then I think that it would be, bars, dome, rest, trinket. Right? Because, fuels the day I don't think can be last. And place of rest specifically says, but not finality, so I don't think it can be last. But it should be towards the end. Right? Manuel?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ryan, you there?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm trying to think.
Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah, wait, if it is... The bars is referring to a crib. Wait, then the yacht is true for everything else, so... Why is everything gotta be so damn difficult?
Okay, I think we gotta try. I'm gonna try it.
Go ahead.
Alright, so, I'm placing the bars. And the first one I'm placing is the bars which protect a non-prisoner. And then a concave dome that fuels a day. And then a place of rest but not finality. And then a trinket marking the passage of time.
All right. As you place the pages down on the table in that order, the skeleton looks over in your direction, picks up the pages, shuffles one, then the next. And then, as he reaches the third page, his eyes begin to glow. Then they dim. He switches the page again to the fourth, and his eyes glow once more. Without setting the pages down, he reaches forward to in front of Beatrix and slides 2 coins to himself, and then sets the pages back down.
Okay, so the first 2 had no reaction, but the second 2 had the green lights, correct?
I'm sorry, I should
Or did I have
have
that?
described this
Yeah.
better. It's a red glow.
Yes. Oh, red glow. Okay. Darn it. Is that... If it is that logic, then I had them swapped. I'm gonna look over at Beatrix and see if she... If... I think I got it now. Do you want me to try again?
Please don't kill me.
Well, he's taking the fake coin. He's taking the other coins. There's at least that, but if it's that again, then he probably won't lose money more than just 2. Okay, I'm gonna do bars, the dome, the trinket, and the place of rest.
All right. He takes a look at the pages once more, picks them up, shuffles them about. The first, the second, the third, and the fourth. The skeleton sets the pages back down and lets his jaw drop open, out of which falls a key that flew off screen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm snatching that right away to go over to the chest.
All right.
Be
Gabriel is
careful. Know for sure that the key will disengage the enchantment on the lock.
Oh, you're gonna have to shout a lot louder to get Gabriel to stop. He's in panic mode.
Okay, yeah, she will use whatever strength she has to shout at him to be careful, to remind him, because there's no guarantee that the key will dismiss the enchantment. But but yeah, just be careful, Gabriel. We don't need all of us dying.
Okay. I don't know. Do you want to gamble for more to get more of your coins back, or should I go for this?
Oh, yeah, that's something I'm wondering. Okay, can I...
He took the fake ones as payment for my screw up, so you should be able to gamble with the fake ones.
Yeah, I'm curious what happens if I don't win my coins back before the end of the game.
It sounds like you're in critical condition right now, so I'd try and get some back.
Yeah, so I feel like I need to play to try and get some, because What if I what if I don't get my health back? What if I'm just reduced to like fucking 5 max HP?
Yeah, I mean, I have Cure Wounds, but I'd prefer to not use them to get us out of this puzzle room.
Before we make a choice, does anyone need our 10 minutes? Because I thought I would go when the situation was over, but we're now almost an hour past when we're supposed to take it. So does anyone want the 10-minute break, or are we good to keep going until the end of this scene?
I'm good. Go until the end of the scene.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle while you go for Knucklebones, but other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, let me try to win some of my health back and maybe even a little extra. I want that dagger, goddammit. Honestly, I really want that.
Yeah, you do have a lot more to work with now.
Yeah.
At least.
You are playing a game of chance against a much better situated opponent, though.
I am. But fuck it, you know? Let's go. We've got an out. I'm not gonna die. You know, if all else fails, we'll open the chest, get out of here, and be done with it. So yeah,
Right.
I'll pick up the first die and roll it.
You rolled the first die. You've rolled a 1. The skeleton pushes 6 coins forward.
Well, I don't lose anything if I back out now, do I?
The skeleton awaits your choice.
Oh god. There's no way to know, I guess. This dude does have fucked rules. Can I pull the room? What do we think? Do we think I'm gonna be fucked if I choose to back out?
I mean, aside from these high-value things under the desk, it seems like this has been honorable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
And that's 6? I thought it was only 4.
Yeah. No. He pushed 6 forward.
No, do not honor that.
Yeah.
I mean, do not match that.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out of that one. Rolling a 1 and then him betting 6 is kind of ridiculous. That's not how you gamble, sir.
All right, so you've chosen to push nothing forward and concede?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. He brings his coins back. And then you watch in dismay as he reaches forward and takes one of your dice.
The fuck?
You'll
can't play the game with 3 dice.
You'll begin the round with 2 dice.
Does that mean I don't get to know my final roll until he rolls?
Okay, just so you can play with as much information as he has, because I don't think the game's fair otherwise. If you bet nothing and then concede, you lose one of your dice. So there is no third result. You are working strictly on 2 dice.
How does the game work? Wait, that gets rid of a lot of the auto win and lose conditions.
Exactly.
Actually, all of them. Yeah, you can't auto win or lose. You're just running on points at that point.
That's right. And you're at a disadvantage on points.
Yeah? Well, if I'm fucked for not having coins, I guess I'm fucked for not having coins. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not betting at this point.
Well, I mean, if he'll reconsider, maybe? It is just 1. Like, you could roll well for the other 2. I doubt it's worth it, though, but it's your call.
And I should say you're only playing at this disadvantage for 1 round. You'll get the dice back.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay. That totally changes it, baby. I thought you were saying I was just fucked.
No, you are not now down a die forever.
I was like, yeah, that makes this pointless then. I mean, I don't imagine it's gonna go any better, because if he keeps betting like a fucking lunatic.
Well, I mean, you won't roll a 1. Or
Well,
you
yeah,
might not roll
like,
a 1.
that's not how gambling works. If your opponent's doing poorly, you don't want to push a high bet. Obviously, they're gonna concede. But yeah, I'll roll another round if he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, he won't do anything. You roll your first of 2 dice for a 5.
All right, and I'll roll the second one.
All right. Your second of 2 is a 1.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I think just put 1 out right now, so that way we can't technically have him, like, go all in on you.
He gets to decide his bet between each roll, so...
He
Well,
rolls
if you
his...
put money down first... I mean, no, before he rolls his first one, you put money down first, so that we can't concede nothing this time.
Oh, that would be smart.
Okay, I didn't give you guys time to choose, so I'm gonna go back and let you make that choice if you want to, but he did roll a 6 while you guys were talking.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, I'll bet 1 so that I don't end up betting, like, conceding on nothing with a stupid fucking bet.
Okay. Alright, so you've got 1. Here's... His actual first roll is a 2. The skeleton will match your bet. And then roll his second die.
Come on, hit an auto lose, you son of a bitch.
3.
There we go, come on.
He will push 2 coins forward.
God fucking damn it. Because if he rolls anything but a 1, he wins. Yeah, I guess I'll concede. I'm not taking a fucking 1 in 6.
Yeah, I think you're better off losing small.
Alright. Do we want to kick it back over to the people who are doing exploration, or keep playing?
Well, I'm hoping to get some shit back before we trigger anything that ends the game permanently. I don't want to keep everybody else from doing anything, but...
I mean, it's up to all of you. No one person is making the decision.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm... What's everybody...
I mean, okay. Actually, if you lose, we can just short rest for your hit dice. I mean, if we back out now and you're just in a bad spot, we can short rest for hit dice.
I'm assuming this is reducing my max HP, not just giving me damage.
No, baby. No.
Oh, is it not? It's
that would be
damage?
so shitty of me as a DM to permanently reduce your max HP in this moment.
The way you described it, that's what it sounded like. It didn't sound like I was having damage dealt to me. It sounded like I was just withering. Well, if it's just damage, yeah, I'll go hard. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I thought I was doing my max here.
All right, let me go ahead and open the chest. No, put the key in the lock and see if it will open.
All right. You push the key into the lock, and immediately you get a response from the padlock, which jitters just a bit and then falls open. No need to even turn the key.
Alright. So, you said a ton of illusion magic in here, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the padlock, set it on the ground carefully, and I guess bracing myself, like, open the chest just the slightest bit at first in case anything tries to come out.
You are opening it, though?
Yes.
Okay. You open the chest and inside you find nothing but a porcelain mask.
Nothing but a porcelain mask. Okay. Can I touch the walls of the chest? Like the internal walls?
For sure. You run your hands along the inside of the chest, but find them to just be normal wooden walls.
Okay. And I assume same with the floor?
That's correct.
So, it's all related to the mask, probably. Okay. I'll go ahead and, wait, before I touch it, is there any sort of inscription, marking, right? Ideally writing. Anything I can see that'll give me an idea of what this is.
On the interior of the mask are a series of dots arranged in a very specific but intricate pattern. Would you like to roll History or Arcana?
Sure. Uh, 19. We'll go Arcana.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, they were the same bonus, so Arcana.
Okay. So, the dots on the interior of this mask are... How do I put this? They exist to mark and track the changes in one's expression. While this tells you very little about the mask's intended use, it appears that whatever is going on the inside will be mirrored on the outside.
Okay. At this point, I will pick it up. I'm not putting it on my face, but I am holding it in my hand.
Alright, you have a mask.
Okay, and it's not responding in any way to my touch.
It is not.
Okay. Has the skeleton done anything?
The skeleton has not responded.
Okay. Well... I don't know. What do you think, Beatrice? Like, I mean... I can't think of anything else I should look into. Wait, well, I guess I felt it. Did anything... If I, like, knocked on anything, did any part of it sound weirdly hollow?
No.
Okay, no secret compartments. This mask is weirdly powerful in some way that probably has to do with physically wearing it.
Am I still strapped to the chair?
You are.
What was that inscription you were talking about again?
Some dots that we think will cause the mask to replicate the expression of the wearer, most likely, is the interpretation I got.
Put it on the skeleton.
Alright, yeah, I will approach the skeleton, probably from behind, and put the mask on him.
Alright. The mask rests upon his face for but a moment, but with no flesh to cling to, and no other way of securing it, it slides off onto the table.
Okay. Thought it might magically fucking, I don't know, maybe the skeleton would be able to fucking communicate when we put that on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, nothing else. I guess I will, at this point, take a deep breath and go ahead and put it on my face.
All right. This is going to sound weird, but I promise there's a reason for it.
Okay.
I want you, very quickly, to give me the names of 3 other characters in this campaign.
Okay. Miguel, Alia, Capper.
Okay. Now. Okay. The moment Gabriel puts the mask on, his features immediately start to shift. His clothing as well, to match that of a very familiar-looking Fox college student who you all met not very long ago. Gabriel, you feel nothing of the change and still see your own form.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, this is now interesting.
So it's a mask enchanted with disguise self or shape change or something. Is he physically different? I can't check. Manuelo,
Yes.
above where Gabriel's head would be. Do you actually hit him?
Thank you for telling me to swing above Gabriel's head. Here we go. I'm swinging.
All right.
Okay.
Well, because above Gabriel's head would be like Miguel's fucking stomach or chest or some shit.
Yeah.
You
Where
do
my
not,
head.
You do not strike Gabriel's head. Or you don't strike Miguel, I should say. Your hand goes right through.
Okay, so it's a mask enchanted with like disguise self or something.
Okay.
There's got to be more to it than that, though.
Can I reach for it and attempt to take it off my face?
For sure. And it pops off harmlessly.
Okay, and I assume the thing fades.
That's right. You now look like yourself.
Okay.
Bring it to me.
Yeah. I'll bring it over. So you said that I assume there's not any sort of door at all right now, right?
That's right. Only the door you came in through.
Alright. Yeah, I will pass the mask over to her.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm curious. A lot of necromantic shit going on in this room.
What if you, disguise yourself as the skeleton guy sitting across the table?
Oh, I had a very different thought in mind.
Okay.
First, I'm going to put it on and try to become my father. Will it change my shape to that of Verasta?
It does.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I don't think you need to have seen someone for this spell. Not 100% sure, but we're gonna check. I'm gonna tell everyone to look away first, just in case this has some grave cosmological consequence. And then I'm going to see if it will turn me into Vernier.
Does everyone look away?
Yeah.
Okay. You are Veranet. Let me see how that name's pronounced or spelled. Yeah, Veranet. Although, as I said before, you don't see the change on yourself, and with no one else observing, you have no way of knowing if the transformation was successful.
Does the skeleton react at all?
Nope.
Okay. So the skeleton man had no reaction to Verasta or this goddess, or that goddess. I don't know. Either try turning into him or, I guess give it back to us and I go back to your game.
Yeah, real quick, I'm going to look at the skeleton and just order him to concede the match and let me go. Does it work? Yeah, as Varian.
It does not.
Okay, well, that was bust. I'll try turning into the skeleton then. Does that get me out?
All right. As you become the skeleton braces up on the table a bit, then stands itself up as if looking for where you went. Then it sits back down at the table, brings its hand forth, and clutches the dice once more. As it does, the coins on the table rust over, as does the dagger, and the leather shackles at your ankles unclasp.
All right, there we go. So the question becomes, does anyone want that dagger?
The dagger does look nice, however.
We have to win it if we want it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But we know now that we can just get up.
Okay, if you think you can get yourself on a winning streak, then sure. But right now, you're like 1 to 2 losses away from peril.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're gonna send me back to the table, heal me some.
Well, I don't know. Like, if we go back, if one of us steps in, do you think we just get your coins? Or will he reset the table?
I'm sorry.
I assume it'll...
Can I pop in for a moment and describe one more thing?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. As you became the skeleton, you became privy to the presence of a door behind the skeleton you were just playing against. But you and you alone can see it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I will tell everyone that there's a door, even if they can't see it, so that they know we can leave if we so choose.
Like, I mean...
Yeah. I assume if someone else sits at the table, it resets to its starting position. But with the knowledge of the extra coins, whoever sits at the table is much more likely to do well because you can start with the fake coins and you'll be able to push harder, you know?
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and take a seat and see what happens.
All right. You sit down at the table, the clasps come forth, and the coins on the table begin to levitate. The dagger also begins to levitate. The rust is cleared away from them in a cloud of thick red mist, before the dagger reseats itself under the skeleton's chair, and the coins return to their original positions. You begin the game at a score of 6-6.
Okay. Am I able to... Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Beatrix is going to go and grab the box of coins that Gabriel got for her. Is it still there?
It is.
All right, yeah, she'll put those out for Gabriel.
There you go.
All right. Here goes nothing.
All right. He pushes you the dice.
Yep. I'll go ahead and roll.
First roll is a 1. The skeleton pushes forward a single coin.
Yeah, I guess I'll match it.
Alright. Ready to roll again?
Yep.
Second roll is a 2. The skeleton pushes forward 2 more coins.
No. I'm conceding.
Yeah, good move.
How about roll it the lowest possible on my way to an instant lose? No, we're not sticking that. Alright, I'll start fresh.
A 1.
Jeez, Gabriel, your luck.
I mean, I guess I'll put out one again if he doesn't put anything out.
Alright.
And then roll the second one.
2.
What?
I'm not doing anything if he doesn't.
He'll push 2 coins forward.
No.
Yeah, saw
This
that
is-
coming.
Fucking miserable.
Damn.
Jeez.
Like,
Gabriel.
I mean, let me
dice are
try a
not on your
third time and
side.
see if I could roll something other than 1 and 2.
Right.
A 5.
Okay,
There.
there we go. Alright, I'll push out 1.
Skeleton does nothing. Besides match your bet.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
A 4.
Alright, I'm gonna push out 2.
The skeleton also pushes out 2.
Alright. Here we go.
And a 2. Your score for the turn is 11. The skeleton's first roll is a 4. The skeleton will push a coin forward.
I'll match it.
Alright. Skeleton's next roll is a 2. Skeleton will do nothing.
Same.
Alright. Skeleton's last roll is a 1. You win.
Okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
Skeleton has 4 coins remaining.
Okay. Now please not into 1.
First roll is a 5.
Okay. I will pop out 1.
Skeleton will match. Second roll is a 3.
I'll stay put.
Alright. Skeleton will 2. Final roll is a 2. You got a 10 for the round.
Okay.
Skeleton begins with a 1. He'll do nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna push out another 1.
Skeleton pushes forth another 1. Second roll of the round is a 2.
Okay, I'll go all in at this point.
He'll concede.
And well, I'll put another 2 in, basically. Yeah.
No, even if you did go all
Alright.
in, he doesn't win no matter what.
Yeah, you knew what I meant, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, just the 2 left on him?
That's
And then
right.
Jack around. Okay. We might be able to do this after all.
Yep. Having those extra, like knowing about the extra coins and knowing that this isn't max HP totally changes the play style.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready to go again.
All right. Coin number one, or sorry, die number one is a 5.
Okay. I'll put out 1.
All right. Die number 2 is a 3.
I'll put out the second one.
Skeleton matches your bet. Last one's another 5, so 13 is your score for the round.
Okay.
Skeleton will roll his first die. He lands a 1.
Yes.
He has nothing to bet, and I don't imagine we want to bet against nothing.
Right.
A 2. And a 2. He loses. You enjoy all of the skeleton's coins, and once again, he produces the dagger.
Alright. Yep, I will match his bet.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me not use your life coins.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, we're using the non-life coins. There's 11 of those.
Definitely. Okay.
Oh,
Come on. Please tell me I've rolled all my opening ones already. Oh wait, actually, this is just go for it straight up.
Your opener is a 5.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Second die is a 2. So all the instas are out. Third die is a 1.
Ah.
Sitting on 8 points for the round.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, please let him get an insta-lose.
Skeleton starts with a 3.
I need to check something.
Proceeds with a 3. 6 or 1 seals it. A 2. It's a perfect push.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, damn it.
Well, alright. Here
Was
we
it
go
a
again.
draw?
It was.
Yeah, we both
8
got
and 8.
8 exactly.
All right, well, let's go.
Yep.
You start with a 1.
God damn it. Okay.
A 5. And a 5. You lose.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I am currently not necessarily gambling with my life if we are intent on getting this dagger.
Oh, at this point you are. It's going to take 11 of your 12 coins. You'll be as injured as I am.
But I mean, he's probably going to bet his regular. I can bet small against his regular coins, not against the dagger. Or is he still only betting the dagger?
Oh no, he'll bet coins now that he has them.
Okay, yeah.
How you doing over there, Manuelo?
I'm just watching literally everyone pay their life in order to try to get this dagger. I'm just like, guys, I don't think it's worth it at this point.
I wonder if I could grab it and run.
No.
Please try. That would be the most fun I've had as a
magic
GM.
nonsense.
I can see the door. I know where it is. What if I put the mask on, become the skeleton? Because he didn't seem to acknowledge anyone who becomes him. What if I put the mask on, become the skeleton, and then take the dagger and leave the room?
I'm not risking some confrontation when you're at, 7 health.
Oh, that's a fair point.
I think that...
Let Manuelo do it then, because he's at full health.
Well, still, we'd be in a confrontation because he'd try and fight all of us.
Right.
And I'm chained to a chair right now. I'm content to just call it. We'll find something else here that's probably better than the dagger.
Yeah. All right. We tried. We went for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better
So-
nobody dies.
If you know the way out and we don't need to spend another hour playing Knucklebones, I'd rather just do that.
Yeah, Beatrix is gonna toss Gabriel the mask and go open the door for everybody.
All right. The skeleton resets to his initial position at the table.
On the bright side, we do get to bring them. I think we can bring the mask with us through this door to the next room.
True.
Yeah, we now have a decent fucking infiltration item.
All right. Stepping through the next door. There is a large antechamber around which several skeletons who look not terribly dissimilar to the one you just saw are mulling about. They seem to be mimicking actions that you would see in daily life on the outside. One of them pushing... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, first things first, I am going to heal up Beatrix. I'm assuming she's still at her previous health.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Health.
I'm casting Cure Wounds first at 3rd level for 19. How much does that leave you with?
I'm at 25. I'm 10 short of max.
Okay, and I guess let me do it 1st level and use my Warlock spell slot as well. Another 7.
All right. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Holy shit, that was unpleasant.
Okay, so next short rest. I still have my ability that'll let me get my 3rd level spell slot back. So if we end up needing to, we should take a short rest. But for now, I think we're okay. All right, skeletons.
You have skeletons standing around in the antechamber, mimicking the acts of daily life. One of them pushes around a decrepit stroller. Another carries a long since ruined sack around in the antechamber. These kinds of things. It doesn't seem any of the skeletons have seen you yet.
Okay. Anything, Manuel?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, what do you think we should do? Should we just go in? Do we want to try the mask thing?
Man, I feel like we should try to go in first.
I don't imagine Detect Magic is still up at this point.
It's not.
Okay.
Is there like an obvious front gate or a major entryway or something?
To the antechamber?
Like just like a very... Yeah, just like a very obvious like line in the sand that we would cross, metaphorical line in the sand that we would cross through and possibly draw a ton of attention to ourselves. Or, set off some sort of tripwire type thing.
Not particularly. It would seem the only thing limiting the skeletons from engaging with you as they would is they have no line of sight at the moment.
Okay. I'm worried they will still try and pull something, so I'd prefer we mess with the mask.
Alright. So what's our plan, gang?
Good question. I guess you said you want to use the mask, Gabriel? I guess send one of us forward as a skeleton?
Yeah, I guess if, let me go ahead and put it on, and just like a similar yet, I'm shooting for like a similar yet slightly unique skeleton design.
Okay. What would you like to be different about your skeleton?
I just don't want it to look exactly identical to one of the other skeletons in that room, in that area, or identical to the one that we played Knucklebones with.
Okay. You now look not terribly indistinguishable from all the other skeletons, with one or two unique features.
Okay. Alright, yep, I'm gonna approach and try and figure out what all's going on in this chamber besides this skeletons hanging out.
Alright. Gabriel waltzes on out of the doorway. All how do you do, my fellow skeletons? And just as expected, these skeletons don't seem to regard Gabriel neither as friend nor foe. It's as if he's not even present. As you walk further into the antechamber, you find the treasure that the skeletons appeared to be guarding. A small bowl with gold nestled in the bottom, and a small rust-colored pool sitting in the bottom of the dish, though it is long since dried.
Oh, okay, I see. Is it just like sitting out in the open on a table? Well, I guess placed out in the open on a table or something?
Right in front of an altar, yeah.
Okay. Can I investigate the altar carefully before I do anything with the bowl itself?
Sure. Which skill would you like to use to examine the altar?
I was gonna just do like a physical examination.
Oh, okay. Just want a description.
Well, in a way where I could roll investigation, basically.
Okay, so investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll up investigation.
Okay.
Alright. You have a look at the altar. The detachable golden... the detachable bowl with the golden interior. It does seem to be some kind of either... what's the plate they pass around at Baptist churches?
Offering plate is what you call it.
Alms?
Offering.
Sorry.
An offering plate.
Yeah. It does appear to be some sort of container for offerings, and using your imagination, it seems that the best offering is something rust-colored.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to reach for an attempt and touch the bowl, and if nothing happens, I will pick it up.
Alright. You remove the bowl from the pedestal, And the moment you do, there is a hiss as air escapes the hollow. As air escapes the hollow pedestal that it sat upon. As the air dissipates throughout the room, each of the skeletons, in turn, falls into a pile of bones.
Okay, Alright, so the chamber that we're in as a whole, I assume that this room is just somewhere in that chamber? Like, is there a pathway on the other side of this that we're going to be trying to get to?
No. You are now
So-
standing at an altar.
Okay, so there's no way forward, we're just going back the way we came, is the only real feasible, the only real route that looks like an option right now.
That's right.
Okay. In that case, I guess I will, okay, is the mist still going? Or did it, like, only spray X amount and then stop?
Sorry. The hiss of air coming out of it was a seal being broken, not something being spread throughout the room.
Okay. And you said the skeletons all dropped?
That's right.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna make a break for it while it looks like things are relatively open.
All right. You make your way back to the party with the bowl in hand.
Ooh, what you got there?
I don't know, but it was booby-trapped in there.
Booby trapped in there? And you're bringing
Oh.
it out?
I mean that me taking it off the pedestal triggered some sort of gas to leak out and affect the skeletons.
I see.
Relatedly, do I feel any different from breathing it in?
Not at all.
Okay. I'll go ahead and drop the illusion. Change back from the mask.
All right. You stand before your friends as Gabriel, holding a bowl. Morgan,
Alright.
Rema, and Onro kind of look at it pensively before Morgan speaks up. So, a bowl to collect blood offerings? What purpose might this serve in such a place? And to whom?
Well, it seemed that those skeleton guys if the rest of the skeletons worked like that one doing the gambling, then maybe this means something to them.
Rema shrugs and says, well, it's a nice piece of gold. Might sell for a bit.
Okay. So you said there's like dried up rust in the bottom.
That's
Can I
right.
I'm gonna touch it and see if I can flake it off. Like, if it is this blood offering, then it'd be just kind of easy to scrape off, right?
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is. You managed to scrape that rust out of the bottom of the bowl pretty easily.
Hmm. Can you do detect magic or something to see if there is actual magic behind it?
Yeah, for sure. I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic again.
All right. Your search reveals that the bowl itself is not magical.
I'll relay that Nothing magic about the bowl. Anything else around here that stands out?
No, just the general air of being inside a dungeon, I'm afraid.
All right.
Okay, so if it's not magical and they used it for like blood rituals or something, there's probably like a special marking of some kind on it, right?
That's right.
Okay, then I'm investigating it for that first, any sort of markings or identifying symbols.
All right. On the front of the bowl, you see a small circle above which lies an upturned crescent. This appears to be the best form of emblem you're going to get from this bowl.
Okay. I wonder what the Knucklebones skeleton will think.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
That was just him kind of musing to himself.
Oh.
Wonder what the Knucklebones skeleton will think. And I guess to the rest of the party.
No.
I got nothing.
Okay, well, actually, can I, like, go back over into the field? I mean, go back over towards that altar where I found this and see if the skeletons are still in pieces or whatever? Or if they disintegrated? What specifically happened?
Their bones disassembled, and they now lay on the floor.
Okay. So, yeah, if we can approach with your Detect Magic, Beatrix, then we can at least get an idea of if there was anything else important in here.
All right. Whatever you need.
Well, there's something we're missing here.
Yeah.
And it can't just be that we need to be gambling for that dagger for any of this to feel worth it.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Do we need the dagger?
We can certainly go back and try, but I don't want to come back to this room if we don't have to, because I don't know what caused those bones to disassemble in the first place. And why why removing this from that pedestal would make it happen. Altar, I meant.
Okay. Wait, what was it you removed from the altar again? Just the
Just the bowl. I picked up the bowl and all the skeletons died.
the bowl's not magic?
Yeah.
The altar magic, baby?
The altar is not magic.
Have we tried? I might have missed it. Have we tried anybody putting some blood in the bowl?
Not yet. And I'm not sure I want to do that around the skeletons.
I mean, if it's going to give us a different thing, Manuela will willingly put some blood in the bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the way forward is one of us has to give some blood. I'm just hoping we don't need the dagger specifically to do it.
Yeah, if you want to do like a finger prick or something like that, then we can at least see what happened. If there was any particular effect of having fresh blood in the bowl versus the rusted stuff I scraped off.
True.
I mean, the dried up stuff I scraped off. So, yeah, if Manuela's doing that, then I'll just, like, make sure that we get some of the blood into the bowl and see what happens.
Yeah, just set it back down on the altar and let's bleed into it and see how it goes.
Yeah, so Manuel is obviously gonna grimace when he, like, cuts into himself for this to work.
Onro whines and says, Tiny Prince, let me do it.
I'm sorry, what?
Monroe wants to do the blood thing instead of you.
Onro, okay. Sweetie, I know you want to take this from me and everything, but I gotta try and see if it does something, because I need to help. And right now, just me watching everyone isn't doing anything to help.
Onro approaches you while you talk, gently places his hands on your sides, picks you up, and delicately sets you down to the left of the bowl. Then slashes his hand and bleeds into it.
I swear to fucking God, this is gonna be our
Oh my
first
gosh.
fight.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, so I think gathering the blood in the bowl first to see if that alone does something, then I'll actually place the bowl on the altar where I found it.
At first, simply bleeding into the bowl merely shows you what kind of vessel the bowl is. As the blood drops down the sides of the bowl, some of it falls beneath the golden plating on the interior and through to the bottom of the bowl, dripping onto the floor. But when you put it back on the altar, it seems to have its intended effect.
Oh, there's like a channel or something.
The room jitters violently as a door behind the altar begins to open, sending many decorations, trinkets, candles, and all sorts of things tumbling onto the floor in front of it. A new path has opened. A very dark one.
Well, who wants to go venture down that dark, evil-looking door? And who wants to just stay on the side of the light?
I have a lantern that I'm just gonna go, and I have, what's it called? A bullseye lantern. I'm just gonna light that and lead us in.
Yeah, Beatrix will follow close behind Gabriel.
All right.
I guess Manuela's gonna follow then.
We travel down the pathway just a short ways before finding another small chamber. This one arranged in a circle with 3 bowls identical to the ones you just found, sitting on 3 identical pedestals. And behind each is a mirror.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay.
Manuela's gonna move towards one of the bowls and look straight into the mirror.
You don't want to investigate the mirror before looking into the creepy sacrifice mirror?
Well, guess what? That's like the best way to do it.
No, you can look for inscriptions along the outside. There's all sorts of other shit you could do, Manuelo.
All right.
Consider it the frustration from Onro taking his spot.
You have a look into the mirror, and despite it being a bit dusty and dirty, there doesn't seem to be anything unusual about it.
I'm gonna take a look on the outside, see if there's any inscriptions.
Sorry. The outside of the mirror, you said?
Yeah, seeing if there's any inscriptions on it.
All right. Above the mirror, in a small plaque written in an Orion text, which I think you can read, being Manuelo.
Yeah,
But correct
being
me if I'm
Manuelo. Let me double check. Orion, which one is that again?
Oh shit, there's two languages.
Yeah, there's technically two different languages in Aurea.
Okay, what are those languages?
I'm pulling it up. Let's see. Languages, Aurea. Vanlig in the west and Stranik in the east.
I got the West, Vanlig.
Lucky you.
Yay!
Sorry, I'd be taking bites at the wrong times. I apologize.
Maddie be snacking.
I'm hungry. Anyways. Damn. So, the plaque that sits just atop the mirror simply reads, "The Berserker on the Bridge."
Manuel is gonna look straight at Anno and it's like, "Sweetie, I think you need to stand right over here."
Okay, are there similar plaques above the other altars?
That's right.
Okay.
Detect magic should still be up. Anything magical in this room? Or is it just going to be another weird fucking, assumedly mechanical thing?
Each of the mirrors seem to have a bit of enchantment magic about them.
Oh, I don't like that. I will warn everyone about the enchantment magic on the mirrors.
I'm gonna be fair, guys. This one said the Berserker on the bridge, pointing up to the plaque that Manuel just read.
Okay. Yeah, let me know what the other... what do the others say? Are they in the same script?
Mm-hmm.
Manuel will proceed to read them all.
Thank you for the bit, Saito. Who's got advantage or disadvantage? Alright. The one to the left of the first mirror reads... sorry. The Valkyrie of Glimmerpool. And the one to the right reads... The Cancer of Arloris.
The Cancer?
Correct.
Cancer of Aloris, okay.
Like C-A-N-T-O-R, right?
Mm-mm. C-A-N-C-E-R. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Cancer of Aloris and whatever the other one said.
Yeah, I'll put them in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, the Valkyrie of Aloris.
No, of Glimmerpool.
Of Glimmerpool, right, thank you.
There we go.
Alright, well, if Berserker on the bridge is most likely Onro, and I don't think any of us... Okay, where is Glimmerpool?
Glimmerpool is Morgan's monastery.
Oh, I thought she was going to be the Cancer of Arloris.
No, I think that might be me.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, right, the incident.
Yeah, and I'm... Yeah.
A wanted criminal, apparently.
Not... Well, yeah, actually. Wanted, probably. I was gonna say not wanted, just well known. No, she's probably wanted in plenty of places.
Yeah, and if they've figured out who's responsible for murdering half the prison
Well,
in
see,
Arloris, then...
that was an accident.
Well, I think that's why you're called the Cancer of Arloris.
What a fucking title.
All right. Yeah, if we can direct Morgan over to the left, over to the Valkyrie one.
We're just guiding everyone to wherever they need to be, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Morgan stands before the mirror.
Thank you for advantage, Ido.
Hell yeah. So, Morgan stands in front of the Valkyrie mirror, Onro in front of the Berserker mirror, and I imagine Beatrix is headed over to the Cancer of Orloris.
Yeah.
Alright. What now, gang?
Well, I guess we're fucking bleeding into these bowls. And while looking in the mirrors, I guess, because I assume there's some fancy shit that's supposed to happen here.
Yeah.
I'm not too thrilled about it, given the nature of the enchantment, but let's go, I guess.
Alright. As your blood drips into each of the coffers, the mirrors each, as blood is drawn, begin to rattle and then burst into shards towards the person standing before them. Not forceful or in large enough pieces to do you any serious harm, but certainly an unwelcome surprise. Behind each of them lay a blue rift, very similar to the ones that Vitor was creating earlier.
Okay, I don't like this. Do we have to go in?
I mean, you're not being forced to.
I'm gonna poke it. What happens? I'm not gonna walk in. I'm just gonna fucking touch it.
Alright. You push your finger through, and the bit of your finger that does go through the portal, receives only cool air. And you're able to draw it back out just as simply.
Okay, can I poke my head through her portal and get a look?
Sure. You poke your head through to that portal, and you see the interior of the Mages College of Orloris, although in a bit of a state, covered wall to wall in thick black ichor. Not dissimilar to that which the plague flowers are spreading.
Wait, hold up. The last room had aspects of life. The crib, timepiece, everything, and now this is focusing on aspects of people. Like what we might call each other. Anyone else trying to figure out what might happen next?
I think that Gabriel, probably in a panic, is jumping through there to start trying to destroy the Ichor with Moonbeam.
If Gabriel does that, Beatrix jumps in after him and is trying to grab him and push him back through the portal.
Manuelo's gonna look through the portal that formed in front of Onro, though.
Alright. Portal in front of Onro leads to a rickety old bridge bathed in moonlight. The bridges themselves, the bridge itself, suspended over a deep chasm.
Manuel is gonna look back at Onro and just ask, what does this bridge mean to you? Like, what happened?
He shakes his head and says, Tiny Prince, believe I tell you the truth when I say this bridge is wholly unfamiliar to me.
Okay, that kind of helps. The only reason I'm asking though is because if we look over at the portal in front of, or where Beatrix just went into, that's Aloris, a place we know. Because of an event that happened. And then what is the other one? That's my question. I forgot. I think you gave it to us.
Glimmer pool?
Glimmer Pool. I'm surprised nobody looked in there yet.
Well, there's a plague outbreak happening at the university. I'm a little preoccupied.
Yeah. Speaking of, I like it that Gabriel is just assuming that this is real for some reason. Gabriel has just assumed that this is just a real thing.
Yep. I mean, that's accurate. He's attempting to, until somebody stops him, he's casting Moonbeam, trying to destroy the Ichor and figure out what is going on in here.
Yeah. Well, Beatrix is definitely trying when we get there.
And Manuel is just entertaining the fact that it's like, oh hey, this might be real. Who knows?
So, Gabriel is trying to move into one portal. Beatrix is trying to keep him in the place we are. Manuelo is having a peek at all the portals.
Yes.
Beatrix, are you allowing Gabriel to get through?
No, not if I can stop him.
Okay. In that case, it's going to be I don't know, like a contested dexterity check.
Oh,
Grapple check. Woo.
lovely.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Gabriel does have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is probably not.
Thank you, Idaho.
Gabriel's probably coming through.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm thankful for this one or not, because this is kind of a bad idea, but
21.
Yeah, wondering why you're doing it.
because that's what he would do.
Gabriel, why? You seen illusion?
Yeah, he went through all the trouble of trying to save that city only to see it in ruins. He's freaking out.
Dexterity, like straight up dexterity, or what am I rolling?
I guess you're making either athletics or dexterity. Or athletics or... No, actually, you're just making straight athletics.
Oh, well then. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to, unless I get a nat 20, because I have a -1. Yeah, that's a 16. You rolled a... Yeah, no. There's nothing I can do to win, so, yeah.
Alright. When Gabriel steps through the portal, when the last bit of him is through, he disappears. At least to you, Gabriel, you still look and feel fine on the other side of the portal, but to look behind you, there is no way back out.
Oh. Yeah, saw that coming.
Beatrix? Where's Gabriel?
He just rushed through the fucking portal.
So, gone?
Yep. Which...
Great.
I'm very worried about, because these mirrors seem to be very specific, so I'm kind of worried that this is a very bad situation.
Could it have been that you needed to go through?
That's what I'm worried about, because if that's the case, oof, I don't know if Gabriel's coming out of there. Is there, I'm gonna cut my hand again and see if I can get the portal to open back up.
I was just about to say, this seems like a good place to leave off on, but to clarify...
Darn it.
To clarify, the portal did not close behind him, he just ceased to appear in the portal's image. So like he's in there, you just cannot see him without going through yourself.
I see.
I didn't realize. I thought the portals were just blue. I didn't realize there was an image.
I mean, they were, but then I described it differently later, and that's what we call a retcon.
Okay. Yeah, we were trying to do the halfway in, halfway out thing for a bit. But okay, yeah. I got to end everything on a cliffhanger again, everybody. Hey!
Yay!
Habit of doing that. Gabriel very often just goes, I'm gonna do this incredibly dangerous thing.
Manuel just like looking, just like, dude, I'm supposed to be doing this stupid stuff. Come on.
Right, you're supposed to be the intelligent moral compass of the party.
Yeah. Proceeds to get locked in a realm.
Nah, we'll figure it out. The portal's still open, so we can go in after him, hopefully.
I can't wait for us to return to the illusory beach where Manuelo and Honro are gonna have their first big argument.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? I was fine cutting myself in order to have to bleed in there, but you're like, no, oh no, you have to be the big guy all the time. Let me do my own stupid stuff. I know you want to protect me, but guess what? I desire freedom as well.
The joys of being in a relationship. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Whether you're watching the VODs over in YouTube land or right here live. Hi Coletta, I still see you. Remember, the for those of you who are wanting to play in the Sinister Shadows over Nocturne campaign, we still have openings. It will feature, I mean, each of the party you see here who is interested, of course. They are lovely players, and I'd love to have them in as many of my campaigns as they'd like to be in. But also, we are accepting other applicants as well. So please make your interest known if that is of interest to you. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, a fun bit I've been doing lately is sending them to the stream ending screen where they can still hear everything and then talking like just a little bit to give them a glimpse of what the after stream conversation is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've noticed you doing that, and I keep getting worried that you have forgotten to turn your stream off and are gonna get caught saying something.
Oh no. Caught saying what? What?
Oh
what did we talk about?
Manuelo and Onro breaking up? Oh no.
Alright, so the one where Capper gets sacrificed to Cthulhu. Like, we're still on for that plan, right? That's happening?
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, don't forget Onro cheating on Manuelo with Beatrix.